Alrighty. There we go, and... Okay, there we go. I have posted the stream. And here we are yet again. With our Dragon Ball Z Scouter. I forgot we had that. Stupid thing. It's cool though. It's nice that we have night vision. But let's see. We have a couple CBMs here. We have some power storages and an electromagnetic unit, which I don't remember what this does. Oh, that just okay, that just yoinks magnetic objects. Which whether or not that's useful remains to be seen, but at least it's something. We are starting to get bionics. Now, what we should probably do is drop the battery. Drop that. We have a pair of binoculars, so we've seen some of the overworld map, and we've been around town a little bit. We got ourselves a shopping cart last time. But we still need to go get some stuff. I think this electronics store we visited and we got... that's where we got these little CBMs, starter CBMs from. But we're gonna have to find a library somewhere. That's gonna be extremely important. Mainly because we're gonna have to most likely build ourselves an autodock. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find a lab or something to get one. Or if it's even deconstructible, if we did find one, you know what I mean? Now the problem is, if we search for library... Oh, that was loud, Jesus. How? There is no library. So we still need to track down where a library is. There may or may not be one hiding in town somewhere. What is this? Car showroom. And I think if we look for book, press tab. We have BL9 bookstores. So BL9 bookstores potentially could do it if there's more of those. There is. Okay. So these BL9 bookstores are actually probably where we need to go now. There's a couple of them here right nearby the other one. So we went to this one over here and looted it. But there's a BL9 bookstore here, and then I think another one up here. Yeah. Uh... B for books. We need to go visit these bees. If we do, we might be able to find something we need here. Particularly like electronics and computers and whatnot. Because we're going to need recipes and we're going to need computer skill to use the things. So let's grab our shopping cart. Let's see. Our shopping cart is full. Okay, we gotta unload this thing. Which, yeah, we're gonna be living here because this is like, we can seal off those doors, or at least wall it off where the doors are not directly in our base, so we don't have a back entrance for zombies to show up in. Which I don't think anything's gonna happen, but just in case. Yeah, we'll live here in this corner, so we'll have to move all those items over here eventually. But for now, I will put everything we don't need from here into a big old pile on the floor. We don't really need the trader transmitters. We'll use those later when we're ready to actually buy stuff from him. We don't need the jackhammer. We'll keep the science ID cards on hand. All these tools. Well, we want the hammer. Hammer and screwdriver to deconstruct stuff that's interesting. And then, I think there's... Oh, I put the hammer away again. Don't need the shovel or wood axe. I think we found one of those really good prying bars at some point, like a Halligan bar. I think we found one of those. But I gotta figure out where we put it. We do have some food here. I'll throw that on the floor. We'll probably run back to grab more food. Now these books. I want to put my books in a certain spot so they're... I guess it doesn't really matter because we're going to have to organize this stuff later anyways, but I'll put all this stuff on the floor over here. I'll put the CBMs over here. There we go. Oh yeah, and then there's installation data that we have to find as well for all these CBMs, which maybe we could make at some point, but who knows. We did find some seeds. We'll probably want to plant food at some point, I would imagine. Because we're not going to be able to live off of looted food forever. We're going to run out of that eventually. The spiral stone is important. We'll keep it in the shopping cart, I suppose. Maybe we drop off the samples. We don't need the duct tape on us. We'll keep the coins around, I guess. And then we can put... Okay, so we actually have a bunch of... We have linguistic coprocessor and stuff, too. Okay. Well, that's cool. Let's put our other books here. We don't need these on us. We'll keep all these other tools we have, like the curing herbs and whatnot. We want to keep the curing herbs in our inventory to use on the fly, since those instantly heal you for a certain amount. Now, this baton we have is also pretty busted, so we got to think about what do we do with our weapons here. We have 2 busted batons. I think we have... I thought we had another extendable baton somewhere. Perhaps we do. Let's go everything around us and let's see. Do we have clothing, food, books, vehicle parts, other chemical stuff? Maybe we left it. So I know we also were sleeping down over here in this, like, side room. I think there's a bunch of shit still in here. Oh, yeah. So, I think we have another baton laying around here. Yeah, here's one. Which is only slightly damaged, so we can use that. I think we also have... Maybe not. I thought we had another baton, but that might have been that other damaged one I was using. So, this one's our other one. But there is still a bunch of stuff in here which we need to bring over to our house at some point. We have a backpack on. That's okay. We don't need a big, bulky backpack like a duffel bag or anything because we have the shopping cart now. Let's see. We need to take off our scouting visor because we don't want that to get damaged. If anybody hits us in the face while we're doing combat, they have a chance of damaging the scouting visor. And I don't know if we have the skills or materials to repair it, so we probably need to be careful with it. We'll just ignore that BL9 manhack. It'll be okay. I should probably have brought a shotgun with me. Okay, well, we got BL9 coins and whatnot here. Might as well grab this while we're going by. I think we did kill one of those weird NPCs, the Dr. Whatever guy that had a chainsaw. I think we shotgunned one of those guys dead, so I don't think there's anything else around here still left alive that we have to worry about. We should be okay to just walk through. Ooh, a short sledgehammer. That could come in handy. I think we can use the sledgehammer to bust down walls or something like that, or break open things. I think. Maybe we need the regular sledgehammer. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But it's possible it comes in handy and we don't already have one, so we might as well take it. Hello. What's up, man? Oh, yeah, there's some food here. 1 cranberry juice. No? Okay, I'll just pick it up. I could fit more food in. Some apple cider. There's another expandable baton here, but it's, like, almost broken. However, there is a fully repaired Kevlar vest, which, for 5 encumbrance, might be worth wearing. Do we have any... Let's see. We're wearing underwear, socks, pants. I think our shirt got destroyed a long time ago, so we just have nothing on our torso. Let's wear this Kevlar vest for some armor. Maybe let's take the riot shield in case we can deconstruct it for materials to fix the other riot shields. I'm not sure. But yeah, what are you up to? Today is... I'm very fucking sleepy today. I'm super tired. What is this building? It's just a house. It's just a 2-car garage. Alright, well, get that guy out of here. Alright, what do we got here? A mop and a 3 plastic bags, spray can, screwdriver set. We already have a screwdriver set, we don't need that. They do have a little farm plot outside their house. Grapes. Okay, the grapes were rotten. I don't think we can turn rotten grapes into usable seeds, so I'm gonna just throw them on the floor. The downstairs of this building is strange. This doesn't really feel like a house. I guess the house is just upstairs. Wood saw. I think we already have a wood saw. I don't think we need another one. I'm gonna let go of the shopping cart and head upstairs. Yeah, it's a weird, just upstairs house. Without like a it's, I guess it's like the downstairs was taken up by the carbon fiber katana. Hold on. 34 cut damage? Dude, what the hell? Just a legitimate katana? Okay. I think we can use that. Let's yoink it for sure. Cooking on a budget. Hell yeah. Aluminum foil. I don't think we need the kettle. There's bologna and jam in the fridge. Okay. And that's kind of all that's here. Cucumber, tomato. Don't need those. Take the trowel. I don't think we have one of those. I don't know what all we need for farming. I think we just need a hoe to till the soil, and that's it. Okay. Well, that's that for that building. Let's go ahead and put our katana away. That's interesting. I wonder if that works with our combat style. It's possible, but I don't know for sure if it will. I guess we could find out by just wielding it, right? Oh, you know what? What do we... Let's see. Carbon fiber katana. Repair using a 3D printer. Oh, we ain't got one of those. Okay, there it is. It's not a valid weapon. Okay. So we probably won't use it then. But I guess it's kind of cool to have. Like, yeah, I'm Eeper. Low energy day. Lemon. Butter, lemon lime soda. I started messing around a little bit with Godot. With 3D scenes and stuff, and like learning the basics of how to set that up and how physics and things work with that. I think whatever 3D game, if we make an FPS, it's definitely gonna have bunny hopping and air strafing in it. Like, you can't make an FPS and not put that in there. So I gotta learn how that works. I would imagine it's just apply friction when touching ground. And then if you bunny hop, you're not touching the ground long enough to really have your speed slowed down. So it would, like, naturally work out that way. No, I didn't just get up. I've been up, but I think I got up at like 12 or 1 or something. Like, you know, I didn't sleep in that long. But I'm just tired now. Like, such is life, I guess. We're gonna take this food. Yeah, I don't remember if I really looked at these bodies, so might as well take a peek and nab what we can. We can get some weed off this guy. He's got a fucking dab pen. But I don't think we will be taking the weed. The zombie weed. I'll nab all these random USB drives. I think there's a chance there could be some, like, useful software on them. Not really 100% on how those work. Oh boy, this big old pile of crap here. Antiseptic, hey. It's always nice to have more disinfectant. Nectar collector? What is a nectar collector? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Also, let me know if the ambient music is, like, very quiet and, like, you can't... It's inaudible. Although I guess your volume is nothing to go off of because everything is loud for you. So it's like... Right. Okay. So I guess there is a strange trader NPC at every BL9 bookstore. That's interesting. Hopefully we don't get jumped by Five Nights Freddy when we go past... We keep... I think every time we walk past the ruined pizza parlor point, we hear, like, deafening roars and stuff. So I think there is animatronics in there, but I think, thankfully, they haven't been in a position to see us. So they don't bother us. I guess a glow stick could come in handy. I don't know. I don't know what all this crap is useful. Besides, like, food. Oh. Oh. There's dudes down this way. There's actually a lot of dudes down this way. That door is locked. Alright, let's be around the corner so we aren't getting shot at by the crossbow guy. And then we can meet him. And get rid of him first. There we go. And then the house will help filter out a lot of these zombies from that cluster. Some of them will get stuck inside. Maybe. Oh well. We got through them. No problem. Our character is pretty good at fighting basic enemies. So there's not much we have to worry about with those guys. Okay. Oh, hello there. Alright. Let's loot these and see what we got going on. We got a Glock. We can take some ammo. And the gun. Don't really care about the vape. Alright. There's at least... Oh, there's a hoe, so we could do farming. That's good. Medium curing herb. Always nice. Take these gold coins and stuff for the... strange trader. Military rucksack. We already got one of those back at home. Floating rucksack. Does that mean, like, it floats in water, or... I don't know what that means. Okay, we'll keep going this way. From the northwest, you hear "Let's party, ahoy there." So there's a Foxy, I think, animatronic in there. Yeah, we don't have our Halligan bar on us. Who's this? Bone. Oh, from Second. Okay. It's a brute. Okay, so he's kind of a tough enemy here, maybe. But hopefully we can dodge his attacks. Yeah. Cool. First deadly mutant slain. Interesting. Thankfully, we are good enough at dodging that he was not able to hit us. And now we just go down this way to the strange trader. Let me go yoink some books here. Okay, lots of dudes. But I think we'll be okay. We'll get them to come up to us through this wreckage so they get slowed down. And then we just kind of smack them until they fall over. One of them had like a weird projectile thing going on. That's okay. There we go. All right, let's catch our breath. And let's see, what do we get rewarded with? We get some more gold coins and whatnot, which is fine. Gold coins are good at least. We can trade these in for healing items and stuff at the trader. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I used to stream this game a lot before. This is technically Bright Nights, so it's not exactly CDDA. It's basically just a rebalanced version of CDDA with some, you know, random changes here and there to fit a different developer's idea for the game. Essentially the same idea, but I think they generally with Bright Nights are instead of trying to do like a realistic simulation thing like CDDA, they kind of smooth out gameplay mechanics into a more like roguelike gamey feel, which I kind of appreciate. So I end up playing this one a little bit more often. But yeah, welcome. Hey, you know, fair enough. It's a little bit complicated. I think essentially the most important thing to learn is to use the question mark button for the advanced, or like without holding shift, you just press slash, like question mark, and it opens up this like advanced menu where you can move items between two different places because you're constantly moving items around. So it's like either you're putting stuff into your backpack from the floor, or you're putting stuff from your backpack back onto the floor, or you're moving stuff from your backpack to your shopping cart, or what, you know. I think once you get used to using this like advanced inventory menu, it makes the game a little bit easier to play, and looting all the stuff go a little faster. But yeah, we're playing with a bunch of random mods on. You'll note this strange trader NPC and these things called BL9. There's a whole mod called BL9 that has a bunch of like content in it influenced by Resident Evil, like specifically Resident Evil 4. There's a lot of influence from that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, fair enough. Uh-oh. An angry cultist. He die. It's okay. Okay, there's more cultists around us somewhere. That's fine. I don't really care about a raw potato. But yeah, I mean, the game's not too bad once you get used to it. It's a lot of just understanding. Like, with mods, it can be a little bit difficult because a lot of new stuff to deal with. But it's really about understanding, like, with the combat, exactly what you can handle and what you can't handle and when to run away. Okay, this NPC's gonna... Ooh. This might be bad. There's a lot of dudes here. Oh, he's running away. Alright, man. You do you. I think we're strong enough to just sit here and take them all on. Yeah, we've kind of gotten pretty good at fighting by now. We've killed a lot of enemies. So we can sort of just stand there and auto battle and just kill everything. There's the main mechanic of this game that you have to be aware of is that there's a day-night cycle. Time is passing. Every day that goes by, it advances like a timer, like a global world timer, essentially. Like, I don't know exactly how it works, but enemies can evolve over time. So all of your regular little zombies will... Yeah, no, Paul Blart is a very powerful figure. I don't know if you've ever watched Paul Blart Mall Cop, but you know, he can take on a lot of dudes in a fight. Like, he's very powerful. But the main thing you got to be careful of is the evolution timer and everything for enemies, where what used to be just regular zombies evolve into brutes, which are much more powerful and can like just bash you in the face and launch you across the map. And then brutes can turn into hulks and become even more powerful. And it's like, you got to make sure that you understand how to fight different enemy types and like what you can and can't handle. Because yeah, it's easy to just get overwhelmed and die immediately. And then it's like, okay, well, back to the drawing board. Okay, we got 2 elbow pads. If we do find another pair of knee pads, I think we can wear 2 of them without any penalties to, any bonus penalties for encumbrance. But yeah, there's also a lot of different types of like armor and stuff in the encumbrance system, how that affects your dodge chance, all that stuff. Like it's a lot, but I feel like it's also something that you kind of get a feel for as you just play the game. It becomes a little bit more intuitive as you go. Let's see. So we need to look. Were there any books on these shelves they broke? Yes. We've already read the books that give skill points. These unread, like purplish books, those are just for recreation. We don't really care about those. We're in the market here. We're looking for books that apply skills. And thankfully, all of the books that train your skills will be marked with red color on the text here. You can see these two. And actually, I think this book we just found, the Modern Pancratius, yeah, that's a martial arts book. So if we read that book enough, we'll learn Pancratia. I forget what the martial art's called. But we'll learn a new martial art. Someone call the cops. Blart has no weakness. Yeah, it's true. So we could learn a new martial art here. That's pretty cool. DIY Compendium, I think, is a good book. Books also have recipes in them, as well as training up your skills in like a nice, easy way that doesn't require you to craft items or do combat or whatever. They can also have a lot of key recipes that you will not find except in the book. So finding as many books as possible is like one of the best things to do early game in this. Is you know, you're trying to go through town and track down the libraries and stuff, so you can just loot all of the books you can find and get as many skill ups and recipes and stuff that you can get under your belt. And that'll give you more and more tools for dealing with things, and maybe even you'll find books that have recipes for really powerful weapons or armor in them, like Arms and Armor of Imperial China is one of the books, or you know, there's one about like that has like Japanese based weapons like katanas and stuff, and it actually has a recipe for a really good one that's not too hard to make. A boken, like a wooden training sword, which is actually a pretty decent blunt weapon in this game. If you can find that book, like that one's worth making, I think. I don't think we need the BB gun. We'll leave it behind. But yeah. You'll see a lot of random content in mine that is not in the base game because, again, you know, we're using mods. I like just adding mods to games. It's fun. There's mods for this game is cool. Like there's a lot of mods that add a bunch of extra content that just it fits in kind of nicely, and they don't tend to be too unbalanced. Oh, there's a bunch of dead zombies here. You know what? We also need to, so what we're trying to work on for this character right now is like, we started in the mall because we're Paul Blart, mall cop, you know, haha. And we're gonna try to use the mall as our main base. So we return there every night to sleep and stuff like that. Part of the thing we're missing is power generation, but you'll see here there's these like broken solar panels right above me. Yeah, you can't see my cursor. So if we find wreckage, I put in a mod, I think it is, that makes vehicle wreckage just like the most common thing. There's very few working vehicles because I like the vehicle building system. But you can see here that we can uninstall these broken solar panels and get like pieces of solar panel. So we can gather up slowly all these solar panel pieces and then put together actual working solar panels again, and then install those at our home base and get power set up. We did find on the roof of some houses earlier, we found just a non-broken solar panel array that we dismantled, and we built that at our mall. So we do have one solar panel now, but it's extraordinarily slow at generating power with just one of them. So we want to try to collect as many as we can get, and as well having extras to put on a vehicle if we want to make like a little sort of electric powered vehicle, so we don't have to worry about finding gas all the time. That would be nice too. Okay, so we got a dude here. I usually end up spending a lot of my time looking in the bottom right, just watching the mini-map, because the mini-map, you don't have to... I like to zoom in to the game, so that way I can, like, kind of easily see what's going on here. Like, being zoomed out all the way is just, like, you can't play like that. So I like being zoomed in, and then I just look at the bottom right while I'm moving around to see those little glowing markers where the zombies and stuff are. And see, like, if they're moving towards me, I know, okay, a zombie has caught sight of me, so I need to chill and, like, let it come over here and kill it before I aggro the rest. Fights are definitely... You want to take fights one-on-one as much as possible. Pretty much every roguelike, traditional roguelike, is like that. You'll want to fight enemies. You want to stack the odds in your favor as much as you can. So the more you can just kill enemies off one at a time, the better. Once you get better at combat, you'll be able to handle more. Or if you can kill fast, like we did, if you can kill enemies in 3 hits, that's 3 turns. Another enemy can be walking towards you, and they won't participate in the battle. So you can kind of use that as well to determine, can I stay here and fight or should I run? Depending on how quick you can kill, how many enemies are coming at you. There's a lot that goes into it, but you'll get there if you try it out one day. I remember one of the first characters I had that lived for a long time in this was several years ago. Like I was streaming it, and we had a character called I think we named him Cletus or something. I don't remember his name exactly. But he was a just pure melee character that I gave a shit ton of strength to, and he was able to one-shot almost everything with a baseball bat, and we racked up thousands of kills on him, and it was like, it was like, wow, this is awesome, this character's doing so well. And then I didn't, because I hadn't really, that was like one of my first successful characters, I didn't know how spiders worked and like venom, and so I was like, oh, there's some spiders in this building, well, I'll just kill them, and that's fine. It turns out, no, it's not fine. When spiders attack you, they can inject you with poison, which just drains your stats. And so, unfortunately, Cletus met his end to spiders, and then that was that. He lived for a long time, and he got, like, I don't know how many kills he got. I don't know if he got over 10,000 or not, but he got several thousand kills. It was a lot. But, I didn't understand the mechanic. I didn't know about the poison mechanic, and then he just died. And I feel like that's how a lot of things will go in this. Like, you'll just not know about something, and then it kills you, and you're like, oh, okay. So you got to be prepared for that with these kind of games. There's definitely some dudes in this, like, boarded up house. Abandoned storefront. I don't think I need that. I need the books, so we're going to go up. Although this is a hardware store, and I think I just saw a toolbox, which, if you see toolboxes, those are amazing. Yeah, toolboxes have a bunch of tools, like, built into them that'll make your life way easier. I think we have a misc repair kit, but I'll take another one anyways, just in case. Power cutter could come in handy. I don't think we have... Hey, a crowbar. That's nice. We don't have anything with prying on hand right now. Bowyer's buddy. Okay, we're not going to use ranged because, or we're not going to use bows. Rather, we're going to use guns because Paul Blart is a trained law enforcement officer. He will use gun. But it's always nice to have more book, just so we can know that we found it already and we don't pick it up again. I like to, because once you read a book without, if you press capital R, you can read your books. Once you do that, it'll mark it off so you can just see at a glance, like, oh, I've already read that book. Lots of little things like that you can learn to do over time, and it just makes life easier. Okay, so you looted all these. Let's head up here and see what this other bookstore's got in store for us. Okay, there's this just a regular zombie in here. Yep. Alright, so what do we got? You can can at home. Okay. Internal combustion fundamentals. That's a good one to find, I think. That one is definitely going to have some recipes in it. And that can also train our mechanics all the way up to level 8, which is fantastic. Our ultimate goal here with this character is we want to try to install as many bionics as possible and become RoboCop. But in order to do that, I did install some mods that let us, like, construct our own bionic installation machine and whatnot. But to do that, we're going to need to find recipes, I think. And we're going to need to find skill books, especially, to learn how to use computers and electronics and stuff better. That's kind of why I'm targeting bookstores right now. We don't have any visible libraries, unfortunately, but... yeah. Well, what's this F? Oh, interesting. If this is fruit or some kind of food, like, I guess fruit trees are... I don't think you can grow vegetables on trees, so I think it's just fruit trees. If that's fruit trees, we could maybe have a renewable food source little area up here we can swing by when it's in season. Let's go. I kind of want to go check it out. I want to see what kind of trees those are. It doesn't really seem like there's a lot of zombies this way, but they could be around the corner down the street or something, right? And then we just like peek out and we see a bunch. But yeah, so far we're fine. Just some little... we have a dinosaur mod on, so we got these little chicken-sized dinosaurs running around. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Not anything. It's willow trees. Nothing important. We're not gonna concern ourselves with that. What is this? Is that spiders? That is. Okay. All right. We could loop around this way and go to this bookstore. It's another one of these little tiny BL9 bookstores. But the thing about the BL9 bookstores is they're very sparse on the like meaty skill books that we're looking for. So I think instead of that, maybe we go to the church, because the church extends in terms of vertical height really far. And we have binoculars on hand. If we climb to the top of that church right here with our binoculars, I think we'll be able to uncover most of this part of the city. And we can see if there's any libraries we can just make a beeline towards. So I think that should be our goal right now. I know for sure we came through this road here and cleared out all the zombies to get to this guy. So if we head back to this road, we can just take it to the west, and that'll be relatively easy. And then it looks like we went to this museum. There's probably still zombies hanging around, but we can kill our way down here and go to the church, and I think that'll be a good use of our time. So let's go ahead and do that. We gotta go down one more block. Oh, there's a single zombie. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. Okay, yeah, we're hearing more. We have a mod on that adds these Five Nights at Freddy bankrupt pizzerias that have animatronics in them, so we gotta be careful we don't go too close to those. What is a repto? Oh, okay, it's BL9. Okay, it's just a zombie reptile hybrid thing. All right, probably not too powerful. I think we'll be able to handle it if it keeps following us and comes after us. Let's see. We could take the electronics to scrap and dismantle, but I'm not too worried about it right now. This guy, we've already looted. Well, you know, steel-toed boots, if we repair, could be good to wear. That'll give us a little bit of foot protection. Rotten carrots, don't care about those. Okay, so keep going to the next intersection, and then Ibot. Don't really want to deal with him. Yeah, now we head south. And I think we need to be careful down this way. Because there could be more zombies. Yeah, here's one. So, just gotta keep our eyes peeled. Make sure we don't run into anything crazy. So far so good, though. Just an Ibot that's floating around. Those little... The Ibots are little drones. Oh, right, there's a BL9 giant over that way. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that, so let's maybe just head south here. But the Ibots are basically like... They're little leftover drones from when society had not crumbled yet. And they can summon riot control robots that shock you and stuff like that. They can be fairly dangerous to deal with, the riot control bots. But as long as you don't get too close to Ibots, they typically won't mess with you too much, I think. Okay, Okay, yeah, we can handle these guys. They look scary. They use the Migo sprite, but they're not. They're from BL9. They're not too bad for us right now. Okay. And then we get disposable battery. This medium battery is... It says it's got the XXs on it like it's destroyed. I don't know if that's a usable item. I guess we could just take it in case. Now... Long underwear, bottom and top. Those are a poor fit. I don't know if we can resize them. Do we need gloves? No, we have gloves on that are keeping our hands warm. I think the only gloves I'm going to worry about picking up is if we happen to find some, like, really, like, snow gloves or whatever. Like, something that's, like, very warm. Because we might need that when winter comes. Ideally, this first season, or this first year, we're in spring right now. What I want to do is probably just loot up a big pile of food over the course of the year until winter that can last us through winter, and then plant food next year. I don't know if we... I guess if we went home and started working on it now, we could potentially... Who's in here? Oh, hello. We could potentially grow crops before, like, the seasonality for them runs out. Okay, we got a couple zombies. Yep, that guy ran away. Okay. All right, so we got a cluster of dudes down here, cultists. They're all melee. Not terrible. But the church is just right here. So, uh-oh. That's a lot of zombies. I'm gonna drop my shopping cart off and maybe fight them around the corner. Get rid of him first. There we go. So kind of vaguely filter them out one by one, making them go around the corner. We gotta be careful with our stamina because our character is... what is it? He's languorous. So he will lose... He does not have much stamina to work with here. I'm also going to eat a mild curing herb. And that'll just instantly heal us, like, you know, Resident Evil herbs kind of deal. Alright, let's grab these samples. Let's get the coins. Maybe grab this food. What are we at? 98 out of 150 liters in our shopping cart, so not terrible. We still got room for stuff. Okay, it looks like just a lot of regular zombies here. That's nice. We should be able to kill these no problem. Ooh, solder. That's always good to get. I don't think we have a... We don't really have a way to make our own solder yet. I guess I'll just take any food I see. We need to make sure we have enough to eat for a whole month. Chocolate bars. Oh, kill these guys first. Okay. And then... Where'd it go? There was an MRE. There it is. Yeah, the MREs will be really nice for the food stockpile, since those last forever. Alright, and now we can just kind of waltz on into the church. And if I remember the layout of the building right, yeah, stairs are over here. So, okay, that gave us a little bit of vision, so uncovers more of the town, kind of. Is there... I don't know if there's an... I think that it just ends here, unfortunately. I thought maybe the 4 tile, like the 2x2 church is the one I'm looking for. That'll have like a really tall bell tower that we can climb up, and that gives us like a ton of vision over the city. Okay, so these guys are coming over this way. That's fine. No problem. Yeah, we're doing okay for these basic early game enemies. Okay. Antibiotics, those will be good to have if we need them. Hopefully we don't get hit and get an infection, but hey, if we do. Somebody's still over here? Hi. Okay. The cop could have another baton. He did not. Did he have any armor? He had another Kevlar vest. We have a fully repaired one on. This may be worth taking to dismantle for materials, like, that could be useful. Take the sports drink. Take the cash cards. Help. We don't have to bust open vending machines. We can just use them with cash cards. I think there's another enemy coming at us right now. Yeah. Just kill him first. Okay. Grab his samples. Grab his gold coin. Apple cider and butter. Yummy. Clean water. We don't really need to take clean water, actually, because we have access to infinite water, I think, at this point. We have an oven that can cook water, and it runs off our power we get. So I think we'll be okay. Alright. There we go. So, yeah, that doesn't do it. We could try to make our way all the way over here to the cathedral, not just a church. The cathedral is what I was thinking of. Are there any other tall buildings here? Oh, you know what? We could try the office building instead. This large office tower. We can go back up there. Because that should actually end up being extremely tall. And I don't think there's much in that building to worry about. By way of dudes. So I think I'm going to do that instead. We're going to go for... Uh-oh. Oh, it's a charger. Okay, I was like, what is happening? We're stunned a little bit here. Okay. That's fine. He didn't do that much damage. Our stamina is fucked up, though. That's what I'm worried about right now. Yeah, we're kind of caught out here, and there's not a lot we can do, because we can't run without stamina either, so we have to sort of hold our ground. I think we're dead. I kind of fucked up here. Maybe not, though, because they're not doing that much damage. Holy shit. That was scary. Okay. How's our clothing and stuff? Kevlar vest is still good. Jeez. Stamina now. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat a mild herb. Yeah, you gotta be very careful. Something like that, you know, you just, even if your character's strong, you run out of stamina, you're done for. That was very close to being the end. Alright, well, thankfully we made it through that. Gather up all the stuff here and keep moving. I'll come back for these scrap materials all over the ground. I'm not worried about them right now. Yeah, but see, you see right here, this is a broken police bot. This is one of the things that the iBot summoned. I accidentally pissed one off and it summoned a police bot on me and I had to kill it. Okay. So, office tower it is. Let's go climb up to the top of that. Let's take this smoked sausage. Okay, it's a little bit further. Takes some time to move the shopping cart. Uh-oh. This thing's getting heavy. 100 kilos? Oh, that's not that bad. Oh, it's because it was on the grass, that's why. Butane. Take some of that. That's a lot of zombies. Okay. Well, I guess we can fight them. We have full stamina. We'll just try to get a few of them to break off like that. I think they're taking the whole... Okay, there we go, there we go. We have crossbowmen. I'm gonna leave my shopping cart behind. To make sure we don't get slowed down by that. And we're gonna go hide behind the car. Like that. So they stop shooting at us. There we go. That'll force them to walk up to us. Hello. There we go. Oh, another crossbow guy. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay. There we go. A UGV. Where is it? It's in the office building, actually. Interesting. Those UGVs are somewhat friendly. Like, they're passive towards you because you're not a BL9 zombie. Oh boy. That's a lot of dudes. Let's get back on the wreckage again. I don't want them destroying my shopping cart, so I want to take that with me, but then leave it there, maybe. And then they shouldn't mess with it too much. They're probably going to end up demolishing this wreckage completely. That's okay. If it slows them down, we're able to kill off a majority of the zombies, then the wreckage has served its purpose. Yeah, there we go. And we'll leave our shopping cart behind. We don't really need it on us right now. We're just trying to combat. Let's take a moment here and there, catch our breath when we can, just to make sure we keep that topped off because we don't want another incident happening. Okay, those guys probably got attracted by the robot, I would imagine. And it's all just basic zombies, so we're good. We can kill these guys off in 1 or 2 turns, so we can just kind of sit here and kill them as they walk towards us. And there you go. That was not too shabby, honestly. Like, really not much danger there. I'll probably worry about a lot of this looting another time. Or should I do it now? We're kind of running out of space in our shopping cart is the only problem. Gallon jug. Wow. Alright, and now it's looking pretty good. I'll take that cash card, I suppose. I'll take this UPS, Universal Power Supply thing. That sounds really useful. Homebrewer's Bible sounds good. We don't have it yet. Yep. And then cash cards, USB drive. Take the food. We don't really need the drink. I think lemonade might have calories in it, though. So we'll take that. We'll read this so we know we have it. What's up, dude? Balls. How's it going? Alrighty. Howling Waif. Whatever. Alright. Hello, zombie. And now let's make our way into the office building and scale it. See what we can... Oh, get out of my shopping cart. Okay. I'm gonna leave the shopping cart probably here in the corner. And then... we'll worry about that another time. I don't think the elevators are gonna do anything. We do hear noises above us. There should be a stairwell. Here it is. Okay, there are zombies here. I don't care too much, though. I just need to get to the roof. That's all I'm worried about. Somebody spelled out help. Uh-oh. That's a lot of zombies. And a zombie dinosaur. are they doing up here? Oh, they're getting stuck in sludge. That's what they're doing. I don't know where the sludge came from, but they're getting stuck in it. There we go. Okay. So now that we're on the roof, we can check our map. And now we can see... Oh, yeah. That opened up a ton of the city. Visible to us. Yeah, that's like a vast majority of it that we can see now. Access shaft. Interesting. I don't remember what access shafts go to. That might go to a lab. I kind of want to check that out. We have a crowbar. Although, if it goes into a lab that has like a mounted turret or something, we're kind of screwed. So, that could be bad. But I still don't think there's a library around here. Libraries tend to have like a little book icon on them, and I'm not seeing it. This town just ain't got a library? Nobody reads? What's going on? Oh? Oh, well, there's a science lab. Alright, so there's at least one confirmed lab entrance that we found. Interesting, interesting. Lib. Ow. Nothing. Book. Yeah, we just have these BL9 bookstores, really. Yeah. No, okay. So, very unfortunate. This town is kind of a bust. Where... Oh, you know what? I forgot about this road that... Well, it doesn't really go anywhere interesting. There is a town over here. It doesn't look very big. Conway... We could check this town, Damariscotta. Maybe there's a library over here somewhere. There's a radio station, so we could climb up on that and get a nice overview of a bunch of stuff. A dojo. We could find another martial arts style book here, potentially. And learn something new. Maybe we could find a martial art that works with our carbon fiber katana that we found. That'd be pretty cool. Because I think that's a good weapon. Yeah, just unfortunate that we didn't find any libraries. Libraries are very, very nice to have. Swamp Shack? Is that like Radio Shack? Oh, okay, there's a town up here too. And it looks like it's got a couple museums, which is interesting. We could find more historical weapons here and maybe some like really good melee weapons that fit with our style. But this looks like it, because there's a lot of stuff here in this central part of the town. These like non-house POIs. So maybe there's a library there. And it's not a huge town, so it wouldn't be too bad to just climb up on a building and check. So maybe we drive our golf cart up to Camden and go see what's going on over there. That could be easier than trying to go to the other town that's to the south, because we'd have to go through a lot of more civilized area to get there. Oops, that's the basement level. Alright, I think we're gonna do that. Let's go up to Camden, because I really want to get a library of some kind and get these books going. I think that'll be the most important thing to us right now. So yeah, this is the road we have clear. We can just head back home along this way. Occult Python, interesting. Okay. Yoink that and keep on moving. Oh, the Repto is onto us. There we go, get rid of him. Cool. We get a strong curing herb. That's fantastic. That can save our life in a pinch. We only have one otherwise, so that's good to have two of them. If things get really bad, well, we got that. Make sure to keep our distance from that pizzeria up there. There's a grubby zombie that shoots or emits these little parasite dudes. Just squish those. Okay. And it's mostly safe, so I think we're good to just hold down the button. Oh, hello. More gold coins. We need several thousand gold coins, I think, per item purchase. So we need to get a lot of those to be able to get much of anything. Okay, I don't think the BL9 manhack's gonna bother us. This is very slow to do, dragging this across grass, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and just leave this here, because we can't take it with us in the golf cart. Now, what we could do eventually, we could make like a folding cart of some kind, I think, so we can like fold it up and put it in the trunk of the golf cart, and then when we drive somewhere else, we could just like deploy it and have a shopping cart to use. So that could be a thing eventually. All right, and now we just... How much battery we got in this thing? We got 7%. I think that's enough to drive up and back. It's not that far. It would be nice if we could charge this thing. Is there a functional or like fully charged battery in this? What is this? I think we yoinked the battery out of it. It doesn't even have battery anymore. And I think there's a couple other golf carts in here that would have batteries, but I think... Yeah, this one's at 5%, and this one's at 7%, so they're kind of equally low. Alright, well, we'll just drive it up there, see if it holds out battery-wise. I think we did clear out the zombies up here mostly. There's, I think, a brute or something hanging around somewhere, but we're not going to worry about him. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. We're going to cut through here. There we go. And we'll just drive through the grass around these zombies here. Gotta make sure we don't run into these rocks. There's a cluster of dinosaurs, so we'll just go past them. And there we go. Now the road's clear for a little while. We got a little bit of road work here, but that's okay. Just keep on moving. There we go. How's our battery? 44 minutes until empty. Okay, so yeah, we have enough battery to get up here and back home. Is that a crater? Yeah, we don't want that. This is a trailhead. Okay, well, Sturges, don't really care about them. Oh, there's a moose nearby. Terrifying. That's just a house. Okay. So we'll drive up this way. We'll get kind of close. Infem? What is this? Aftershock. They're uplifted from apes and other near-human ancestors. The Zulu word for monkey became the catch-all term for many species of uplifts, whether majority chimp, gorilla, or baboon. Okay. So there's just a monkey person over here? Monkey. I don't know if he's hostile or not. Probably not. Yeah, he sees me, but he's not, like, immediately hostile. Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's going to kill the zombies. Nice. All right. The monkey strong. Oh, is he pissed at me now? Yeah. I guess I'll just put it in reverse. Angry gorilla. Let's just lead him away. There we go. Ooh, is he gonna fight the... Do you think he would fight a moose? I don't know if he would. Okay, well, he's not hostile anymore. He seems to have calmed his rage. Let's just drive around him. And I think, yeah, we'll just, there we go, leave him behind. 5% battery, not looking too great, but we're gonna park this thing here on the edge of town. And leave it right there. What do we got in our bag in the back of this thing? Not too much, so we got room to put stuff in here. Oh, we have another PR-24 baton in here too, so we do have a backup weapon if this thing gets too damaged. That's good to know. Some zombie dogs. That's a lot of them, but we also, like, basically one-shot them, just about. That is a lot of them, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's catch our breath. Jeez. And then... what do we got already? We got a pizzeria. Do we have anything that seems like it's gonna be tall? Not really. So let's just go ahead and climb up on a house and at least get a little basic overview. How are we looking here? We got a town hall. Could have a nice double multi-story thing. A convention center. Interesting. I don't think I've ever been to that POI. I don't know if that's from a mod or if that's vanilla. Could be interesting. Something is blocking our vision this way. It looks like there's a house with like an extra layer of roof I think is getting in our way. And then we have I think a modded cathedral because it doesn't use the tile set tile for the cathedral. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's from the magic mod or something. Banks we don't really want to mess with. Those can have like dangerous ass robots in there that'll just shoot you. So we'll not do that. Okay. Strip club, not really interested. Not gonna have anything good. Okay, so we're here. Alright, let's climb down. And now we just kill our way through town. Maybe climbing on rooftops as we go to get better views of the city. Okay, we got some flail cultists. BL9 UGV, where is that guy hanging out? Up there. Okay, he's probably gonna get destroyed. He's surrounded by enemies. They may have already destroyed him. It looks like it. Okay, so we'll get a few enemies here. They're all melee, so that's fine. Just kill them one at a time. Easy peasy. We get several herbs for our trouble. And a bunch of money. Hell yeah. Alright. Just keep on killing. Yep, there you go. Just hold tab, don't even think. It's not a great idea to do that, but I am foolishly confident, so I will hold the tab button all I please. Did any of these have... I mean, that just has, like, a roof. It doesn't really... Be nice if they had a third layer. These houses over here might actually be two-story houses that we could climb on. That could be good. Zombie cop could have another baton on him. He did not. He has another perfectly repaired Kevlar vest, though, so we'll nab that. This is a sporting goods store. Armed True Superiors. An armored professional mercenary infused with the BL-9. It appears to be sentient, having all characteristics of a normal person except for strangely aggressive and bothered look on its face, evidently faster reflexes, and bloodshot eyes. Yeah, I don't know how strong these guys are. Haven't fought one of them before. They have energy weapons, apparently, so that sounds really bad. I don't like the sound of energy weapons. I don't have them. A craft shop could be kind of cool. We need a library, though. That's the main thing we're looking for here. There is a radio station over there, which would definitely be a tall building. We could run around the edge of town. I'm not keen on fighting energy weapon dudes, so maybe we go... low income... Oh, low income apartments are tall as well. Okay. Samples and coins. Low income housing environment. Yeah, yeah. We go climb up the apartment building. That'll get us up in the air and give us some vision. I don't remember if there's roof access up here. I don't think there is. So we're gonna have to, like, look out windows and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that gave us plenty to see the whole city. So, do we see a library? We do! There's a library. Okay, thank God. We have one. Unfortunately, those energy weapons are kind of in the way. Maybe we go up this road or something and we can get around them. And that is, I think, a pharmacy? Yeah, pharmacies could be nice. But yes, we have a bookstore. Well, okay, it's not a library, actually. It's a bookstore, which is inferior. But at least it's something. It's more books. So, that's kind of our best bet right now, is to just go over there and see what we got. Alright, well, we'll just head straight up. Big clusters of dudes up ahead. I gotta be careful. Screamer could be bad, but I don't think it screamed. So we're okay. There we go. Acidic zombie we gotta be careful about. We don't want to stand in its goop. That would be really bad. Okay. There were, I think, some other BL9 cultists up ahead that I saw on the map. We gotta be careful here. Okay, maybe they're not actually here. That's fine. If they're not here, that's okay. I won't complain. Okay. Now, we probably just go straight up this way. What is this? Low-income apartment. Okay, so we can just go straight up to the end of the road and then hang a right, and then that way we don't have to go too near the pizzerias.
I'm the best.
Whoa! Thank you for the Prime sub, dude. Oh yeah, this too, I guess. Thank you so much, man. You are the best. Alright, let's see. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, zombie. More zombie? No, no more zombie? Okay. We keep going. These jumper cables, I don't know if we have any other jumper cables. I think those are important for charging batteries and stuff without like a proper hookup for it. There's a riot control platform somewhere around here. Is that to the north? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Well, I could try going west instead. I don't really want to go near the pizzeria, so if I can go to the left, that'll be better. And here's a pair of binoculars that aren't too small and they're not almost broken. So let's just trade those out, even though I don't think it matters one bit. There we go. Kill off the zombies that are nearby. Revenant. What is that? Enveloped in odd stench. Okay. Don't know what he's up to, but we're not gonna worry about it. The poor riot control platform keeps telling people that curfew is in effect. There's another Dr. Gonzalez, but we don't have a gun. Oh, no. Alright, I guess we're going to the right instead. Golly gee, I sure hope I don't get jumped by Freddy Fazbear. It's on the southeast corner. Okay, zombies are, I think, being... I don't know what they're doing. Being weird. True armed superiors. Uh-oh. They are injured, but that's not good. Do they also have energy weapons? What the fuck? Why do they get energy weapons? That's not cool. Ow. Ow. What do I do about this? Jesus. Well, we hide around a corner, that's for sure. Eat a mild herb. Holy fuck. Okay, kill him. Kill him. Yeah, okay, those guys are tough. Thankfully we have herbs, but Jesus, man. We got one of our herbs back. Why did I get hurt? What am I hurt with? I'm corroding. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll wear off. There we go. Jeez. Okay. They did drop a bunch of gun mods, so we'll take these. Those could come in handy. We should probably keep a gun on us now that we're starting to see those guys. Because those guys are pretty tough, and if we can kill them from a distance, that would, I think, be ideal. It looks like some dudes got in a fight with a clay golem. Oh. And a lot of them didn't win. There we go. We do have herb stun, so we need to be careful. We can't scarf down a ton of herbs all at once. Oh, wow. Dexter... Jesus. They will stack, yeah. So we gotta wait, I don't know, like 30 minutes? Yeah, there we go. Our herb stun is gone. Yeah, because they're instant heal items, that mechanic is there, so you can't just, like, consume them constantly in the middle of battle. Otherwise, it would be a little bit too good. Okay. There we go. What do we got here? We got a hatchet. We got a whole bunch of herbs. Very good. That was super lucky, actually. Transmitter, hatchet. I'll take the hatchet. I don't have one of those. I think it's just a weapon, but maybe it does something useful. I mean, I guess it probably actually can cut down trees, but we already have a wood axe. Some more samples. Nothing special. Okay, and now we can head east and then hopefully actually get some books here. Giant cellar spider. North, okay, we don't want to go north. Oh, they're going after the spider? That's funny. And they killed it instantly, okay. Just fight him around the corner. There's still a crossbow dude over here. Okay. We got some good strategies down here for these guys. Didn't take any hits or nothing. Just pick up all these samples and stuff. They're important for the wandering merchant guy. Strange trader. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Okay, so that's one more block away. To the east, there's some BL9 dudes, but that's alright. Huh? Not too shabby. We got like a farm here. We have blueberry bushes. We have strawberry bushes. Those are the only useful ones there, really. That also regrow. Killed this guy. Kill these guys. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, awesome. We're killing all these dudes without... And we got a concrete mixer here. Interesting. I don't think we found one of those. Maybe we did, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I think actually we did find a concrete mixer in one of the hardware stores that we looted before. So never mind. We're not gonna bother with that too much. Okay, those guys have not seen us. Let's just get in the bookstore. Okay, already we found some good ones. Nuclear physics and that other one, advanced economics. Knife techniques, I think that's another freaking combat style. No, it's just cutting weapon training. Okay, never mind. Now here's the hard part. Getting all these books home. I don't have a shopping cart. I mean, I should have brought my better backpack. I didn't think about it. Maybe, but most of them are going to be destroyed. That are just laying around already. We had to make the one we have now. I think because they're technically vehicles, and I installed the every vehicle is destroyed thing. Yeah. Or I put that world setting. I don't remember if that was a mod or a world setting exactly, but yeah. Shopping carts are technically vehicles, so they get caught up in that. Oh, Computer Science 101. Beautiful. That's one of the books we really needed to find. Okay. That's really, really good to have. Yeah, there you go. No, see what happened is when the apocalypse broke out, everybody was fighting over the shopping carts. Like, no, I need the shopping cart, and then they destroyed them in the fighting. That's what happened. I think there are, maybe. I don't remember actually. That's a good question. I don't remember if Segway scooters exist. I think they do. We could also just make like a one tile vehicle or something and just call it a Segway. That would be nice to have, like, for moving through cities and stuff. But to make those, we need higher skill levels, which is why we're looking for books here. So we can make better vehicles and stuff like that. Okay. We're gonna have to make 2 trips. Hopefully those energy weapon dudes that we saw earlier don't come after us. We are warm. We need to take off our gloves. And just leave them right there for now. We'll come back for them. Now, our car's over here by this sporting goods store. If we could go like that, that would make this a lot faster. Oops. Okay, I aggroed some dudes. Not ideal, but we'll deal with them. We are, like, hungry and thirsty a little bit here. We can drink this orange juice, and that seems to have filled us up. Okay, whatever. The skeleton is after us. And he's dead. Although we can't go up and down like that, right, because of the energy weapon guys that we saw, I think. You can repair them, but because they're totally destroyed, like, the shopping carts, for some reason, I guess because the wreckages and stuff are totally destroyed. Like, they're not just, like, damaged, they're actually completely destroyed. And to repair them, you have to rebuild the parts, like, and that's what we did for one shopping cart. We had to build each of the parts to repair it. Well, they have 3 parts. They have the basket, the wheels, the casters, and then the frame. So you have to make all 3 of those parts to repair it because they're totally busted, and you have to replace them with new ones. Yeah, it's because of the wreckage thing. The shopping carts are all just spawned in completely destroyed because the wreckage is also completely destroyed. I think. Yes, but I just repaired it. I don't know. It's the same. Oh yeah, our Halligan bar is in here. That's where the Halligan bar went. Okay. Let's put the hatchet away. Jumper cable, Kevlar vest. That'll free up a lot of inventory space. There we go. Now we can definitely go pick up the rest of our books. No, you don't have to replace. You can just build one from scratch if you want. You build the frame, you put the casters on it, put the basket on it. You now have shopping cart. It's functionally identical. But I just swapped out the parts on one because I don't know. I was just being silly. All right, up we go. And we go up this way. Right. We'll nab our gloves. What got destroyed here? Interesting. New York hook. What is that? A shaft with a pair of hooks on one end and a pry bar on the other for... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know what that is. Or at least I've seen one before. Like, I know what that... I don't know exactly what you use it for, I guess, except for just, like, ripping things open. But, yeah, I get it. I don't think we need it. So we have the complete home repair guide, but we can't pick it up because... we just have slightly too much shit in our pockets. What if I wear the binoculars? That, like, drapes them around our neck, I think. And that gets them out of our inventory and we can not quite pick this up. The gloves are an entire liter. If we put the gloves back on, which is not ideal because then we'll be warm, that'll get them out of our inventory at least. Alright, we can mark this as darkened. We've already been here, got all the books that were new. There's a BL9 regular library over here. Holy shit, there is a library. Oh my god. I wish we had a shopping cart. That would make this so much easier. We could try to drive our car through town. Yeah, let's try to get the golf cart over here. Cause yeah, if we can loot that library, that would be primo. Cause that should have actually the same kind of loot tables and stuff as a vanilla library, and that is exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, I know. And there's I think we can't just drive straight through here because there's some fucking energy weapon dumbasses in the way. I don't know. Oh, can't go that way. Gotta go down more. I wish I would have brought a ranged weapon. I didn't think about it. I should have. We definitely are at the point where we need to start carrying a gun on us. Okay. Drop all that off. Well, it got a little bit colder. Oh, because it's 7 p.m. It's getting to be nighttime. We're probably going to end up spending the night over here instead of driving home, because that'd be a waste of power out of our vehicle. I think as long as we're not setting a base outside of the mall, I think it's fine. Like, we can just sleep wherever, but... we are hungry. Maybe let's carry that Halligan bar for now so we can pry open doors. That'd be nice. Apple and orange. Okay. And there we go. That's all we need. There's a basement. Is that a better backpack? No, it's just another backpack. Metal fishing spear, don't really need that. Well, hello. We pried open the safe, but there's nothing. Okay. I was hoping there'd be something in there. I didn't think we could pry open a safe. I thought we would have to, like, do the combination thing with a stethoscope. Yeah, this is just 15 liters. It is another 15 liters of storage, so we could take it with us for when we're not fighting and we've killed all the zombies out of the way, and then we just, like, go to the library and haul books back and forth. Camden Trail Guide. Don't really care about the trail guide. This ring doesn't really do anything. It's just a ring. So we could, like, sleep up here in one of these rooms. This massive bed that has blankets everywhere. Maybe we sleep in here. Interesting that this room is still lit up. I don't know what's lighting it. Maybe there's a ceiling light somewhere that I just don't see. Like, there's this weird spot on the floor. Thought maybe there was a ceiling light here. Oh, no, my flashlight's on. I'm stupid. Duh. I forgot I left that on since the basement. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, we could sleep in here when we get tired. Let's see, if we drive our shopping cart or our golf cart up this way, yeah, those energy weapon guys are there. We could go this way and just go up to the library, which is right there. So if there's nobody too dangerous up that road. Uh-oh. Oh dear. He's aware of my presence. That's not good. It is much faster than me. Well, there's Bonnie. What if I'm running? It's slower than me running. Okay. Get me the hell out of here. Okay, it left. Whew. I love how shitty their sprites are. That's actually amazing. Alright, well, let's pick up some of these food items here, and that's scary. Right, so what we could drive out this way or something and go around, but then we got to be careful because this pizzeria could also have them hanging outside. Maybe we loop over towards the convention center, but that could have a lot of zombies. Oh! The BL9 guys. What did I just see? I saw something with like a red name. We could try to get the BL9 guys to fight the animatronics. I don't know if this is a good idea, and I don't know if they will, actually. So never mind, I'm not gonna try to do that. We could just take the scenic route. Again, though, we're low on power in our golf cart, so it's possible it just, like, dies on the way over there. So I think we do need to hoof it back and forth. To make sure that we don't... Oh, there's a guy right here. To make sure we don't, strand ourselves with no power to get home. What's this guy all the way out here? Small warehouse. Interesting. I wonder what kind of stuff you can find in those. I don't think I've been to one before. We'll probably go check that out at some point. I think what we'll do is we'll just, like, go to bed now or something, or maybe read a book until nighttime. We can start training our computer level. And then just go to bed. There we go. Eat some chili. Go to sleep. Alright. Cool. Nice big bed to sleep in. Now we just gotta make sure we don't die to Bonnie. And then we'll be okay. All we gotta do. Just don't die. We could wear a scouting visor and turn it on to see in the dark. I don't remember. I would imagine the animatronics can see in the dark. So they will probably kill us before we notice them, I think. What are we carrying? Not much. We don't want the map. We've already used it, so we don't even need it anymore. Okay. Freddy Fazbear. Yeah. We don't want to deal with him. Maybe there's... I don't think there's animatronics outside of this one, potentially. If I'm wrong, we might die. Because I think the energy weapon guys are along this road, so if we can just get around them and then go up, that would be ideal. I know that this one was... There was nobody hanging out on the outside of this pizzeria. Yeah, they're quirky. We gotta look out. I'm gonna risk it. We can't outrun them, I think, so there's at least that. And we could maybe climb on top of a building and then lose them if there is one hanging out over here. But it looks like we're fine. Police duty belt. We need one of those. We're police on duty. Let's wear that. What does it do for us? Has pouches and a holster for a baton. Oh, hey, we could put our baton on our belt. There we go. And it's got 2 liters of storage. Hell yeah. Okay, how are we looking here? BL9 UGVs. What are they doing over there? There's a lot of them in one spot. Oh, they're fighting. That's what they're doing. Okay, well, the zombies are pretty distracted. I don't even think they can see us anyways. Flesh. That's cool. Hopefully those guys kill all the zombies. That'd be nice. Alright, and let's keep going. We got a zapper up here who's glowing in the dark, I think. Yeah. He is another energy weapon guy. Oh, boy. There's only... No, there are 2 of them. But if I could fight them one-on-one, I think that's okay. Yeah. One-on-one's not too bad. They might get a shot off or something, but we can still overall win. Pretty comfortably. Okay, that's not bad. So we could use the nighttime here to take them out, actually, because they don't have very good night vision. So yeah, maybe we head south. Well, there's another one up here. I do want to get through these zombies during the nighttime while we can fight them one-on-one a little bit easier. Oh, let's get away. Get rid of him. Yeah, wow, they drop a lot of good stuff. That's good. Just take a mild herb to top off here. I think it's becoming daytime, so if we're gonna do anything to kill the other ones that are down here, we should probably do it now. It looks like these guys may have taken care of the robots by now. So let's go ahead and try to get rid of these guys. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's one of them. I want to get him far enough away that we can kill him. Oh, Jesus. Without the others hearing, which we didn't quite do. Okay, we don't have the other herb. Oh, fuck. Yo! They killed his ass! Holy shit, they killed Bonnie! Alright, alright, and they split up because of that. Oh, this is ideal. This is, I think we're low on stamina, but I think what we do here is we eat a medium herb, we kill this guy. Uh-oh. Okay. And then we kill this guy. That was amazing, actually. That's fantastic. Alright, turn off the night vision. There we go. Okay, so we have at least cleared our path straight north. That's very good. Very good. What do we got here? Break a leg and broken animatronic buddy. Okay. Hell yeah. That was ideal. And we only had to spend a couple herbs. Not too bad. We still got a bunch. We'll worry about looting these later. We still want to get up here and start clearing out the rest of these guys while we have, because there's another armed dude up here. We want to try to get everybody dead while we still aren't able to be seen from a mile away. Okay, well, they're going that way. Alright. So if we can go up here and then turn right. There's some crossbow dudes, which is kind of annoying, but... Let's see if we can get these guys to notice us and walk over here a little bit. Without all of them. Okay. There, we got a couple of them. Oh, my binoculars. That sucks. That's why it's not good to wear things that you don't need to wear. Oopsie. Oh well. Got a couple mild herbs though, that's nice. We have another pair of binoculars that's like almost broken, just laying around somewhere. So it's not the end of the world. We still have some somewhere. I don't remember if those were in... If those were back at the base or if we like left them somewhere. I don't know. We might have to go searching, but they're somewhere, that's for sure. Oh well. I totally forgot I was still wearing those things. Ooh, duct tape, nice. Okay, so keep going to the right. Ooh, bloated zombie kind of sucks. Yeah, he blows up into poison gas and then you're choking on that for a little while. Now we're in unmanageable pain. That's okay. We'll eat a mild herb. First aid book, we already have that. Don't care. Let's check these bodies, because we'll probably end up accidentally running them over. Like, I'm not going to try to drive around them. That would be a little bit silly. So we'll just grab what might be useful here, and then just not worry about it and run over anything else and destroy it. If we happen to. Not a big deal. Gummy vitamins. Yeah, nothing really that useful anyways. Okay, big cluster of zombies up here, but if we clear them out, we're, like, good. Uh-oh. Let's get on the other side of the wreckage. Like this, so we have a wall. Kill these guys first. Yeah, that's rude. There we go. Okay. Who's this guy? Sniper rifle. What? Don't do that. Okay. Ow. Okay, he's not doing that much damage, at least with his shots. That's good. There we go. Get rid of him. Okay, so we're starting to get some tougher enemies here that can actually hit us from ranged. We need... Our melee strategy isn't going to hold out too long against these guys. Unless we can get, like... I think there's a bionic that lets you dodge bullets. If we get that, I think we'll actually be doing okay. But other than that... The assassin. What the fuck? Hello? Who is this guy? Reptile mutant with highly resistant scales? I don't like that. He's like... His name's in red, and he's got like a special fucking thing. What the hell? And he's right in the way. Oh, this is bad. This is not gonna... It's not gonna be easy, is it? Maybe if we get into the library and get the NPC to help us out, we'll have a better chance here. Okay. Hello. Okay, yeah. So now we're probably going to find the rest of the skill books we don't have, or at least most of them. Like, here's Arms and Armor of China that I was talking about. Historic Weaponsmith is another one that has some, like, powerful weapons in it. Armor smithing. Maybe we try to smith some good armor. That could be helpful. And I don't usually go for, like, high, like, encumbrance armor type of stuff. Like a heavy armor build. I usually try to keep armor light and then just dodge everything. But maybe we should go for, like, tanky armor. And then we found Computer Science 301, so that's good. Okay. Let's start yoinking these books and consolidating them into one spot. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, we already have welding and metallurgy. That's right. I don't know if any of these notes matter, but I mean, let's just grab them. Those are BL9 hidden safety maps. I guess we'll take one. Electronic circuit theory. Okay, well, there's those. Dainty Dishes, Family Cookbook. Okay. There we go. Crafts, antique adornments, art of glass blowing. Armor smithing. Arms and armor, art and science, biodiesel, CRC, historic weaponsmith. Okay, so we did find the computers and stuff. We got computer 301. That should get us all the way up to, like, computer 6 or something. Thud of machinery. What does that mean? Oh. It's just a BL9 UGV. Can we get these guys to fight the UGV, maybe? That'd be cool. Yeah, UGV. Go get him. Go get him. Okay. Maybe we try to help it out a little bit. Because I think it's going to get murdered. It got murdered. Shit. We need to get inside the library. And we need to get what's-his-face to help us out. Please help. He's not helping. But we are killing the assassin. Oh, thank God. Okay, we were able to handle it with not too many injuries. Let's go ahead and mild curing herb. Catch our breath. They're just angry in the library. I don't know why he's not fighting any of these guys. Kind of sucks. I thought he would. Well, at least we killed the assassin. That's cool. Okay. A 3D printer. This is what we needed for that carbon fiber katana, wasn't it? Well, there we go. Now we have that. Okay, hell yeah. There's another medium curing herb. Okay, all right. Things are looking up. A lot of fucking books here. But I think we can actually carry them all with our 2 backpacks. And then now we just walk back. Like, we don't even need to drive over here. We just leave. We can mark that off and just get out of here. All right, and we... Oh, yeah, no, there's... Gotta make sure to loot stuff along the way, so we're not missing anything. Mutant type 1. Somebody to the south. Our encumbrance is not ideal. Just get him in the wreckage. Yeah, that's fine. I think we just head west. Yep. There's an NPC, I think. Oh, another strange trader. Wait. Oh, it's a BL9 bookstore. Okay. Maybe worth checking out. Did I loot these guys? I think I did. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I would say that that was a very productive time. What the fuck was that name that I saw flash by in all red? I don't know, I was moving too quick. We got a bunch of crossbow guys after us. Oh. Who are you? That's a dead end. Okay. I wonder if they'll fight the shapeshifter. Ah. He's smoking up the building. There's... Oh, right. They duplicate themselves. That's not good. We need to get the fuck out of here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, the city's fucking... The city's busted. Let's leave. We're done. Let the cultists get eviscerated by shapeshifters and we get out of here. Whew. Alright. Hell yeah. We made it out. And we got a lot of stuff. That was a very productive time. I think there were still, like, a bunch of gun mods and stuff dropped by those powerful zombies. The powerful, like, dudes with the ones that we killed. I don't know if I want to stick around here with that shapeshifter, because I think it's just going to keep multiplying if things are around. I guess, technically, if I put the scouting visor on, I could probably see through the smoke. Maybe? I don't know, actually. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to die to that thing, so... we're just going to go home. We're just going to leave. No need to take a risk here. We've got what we came for. We have an hour of battery life. That is plenty of time to get us home. And then when we get home, we'll try to see what we could do about charging this thing. Because if we're not using our power for anything else, we should Might as well just charge this up to full so we can drive around anywhere we need to. Yeah, it only takes us like a couple minutes to drive back at most. So, there we go. Okay, I did run over a zombie. Not ideal for my vehicle health, but... I think I came into the city in the wrong spot. I did. Such is life. Well, we made it back home. Mall, sweet mall. All right. So now, let's grab all our books to start. Bring these with us. And get them indoors. There we go. Oh, you know what I wonder? I wonder if the jumper cables, if we could attach this to like other vehicles to sap their energy. I don't know exactly what jumper cables do in this game. If that would let us like take the power out of other like wreckage batteries that might have power in them, that would be nice, but I don't know if it works like that. Maybe it does. Okay, so hold on. Hidden structures of hostile tyrants along with aliens map. What the hell does that mean? Huh. But we got a whole bunch of fucking weird-ass POIs we can go check out. Let's see. Camden Safety Basis. Okay, I don't know what those are all about, but those might be cool to go check out. Laconia. Okay, well. Seems like they're way off in the distance, out in the unknown wilds of wherever the fuck. I don't know what state this is, like, inspired by. Somewhere in the suburb America. Oh, it's over here. Interesting. I mean, if we could charge up our golf cart, that's not so bad. Also, Laconia, that's a decently sized city. That'd be nice to go check out for some more useful POIs. It's just across the river. It's not bad. Could be worth it. Could be worth it. Oh, excuse me. I'm still eepy. Yeah, our knee pads got all fucked up. Our backpack's a little bit damaged. Our pants are pretty damaged. What is our tailoring? It's level 1. We're not very good at guns, are we? No. We have level 1 shotguns and that's it. Our head and mouth are cold. We probably had something get destroyed off of our face. Or maybe we didn't have something on because it was still in the warmer parts. I don't know why it's getting so cold. It's like, it's almost summertime. You'd think these early parts of spring wouldn't be that chilly if it's getting closer to summer. Okay, let's, this only has a few things in it. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Let's empty the shopping cart as well. Probably just keep the toolbox in here. That has a bunch of tools in it. Sorry, it's gonna kind of flash a little bit. Let's see, what is the oldest juice? We have a cucumber we could turn into seeds. We have an onion we could turn into seeds. Let's go drop off our books here. Okay. Grab these herbs to keep on us. Okay, we got a good stockpile of herbs now. That's good. I feel much safer having all of this on hand. That should get us out of pretty much any sticky situation. We need to drop the tin can and bottle. We have ammo on us. We don't need to carry on us. Combat knife we don't need. Scalpel, I guess we want it in case... We probably could have dissected those tough zombies. I kind of forgot about dissections. But maybe if we dissect those guys with the energy weapons and stuff, it'll be like... We'll get something out of it? I don't know. Okay. So we kind of got a lay of the land around here. We got a big city down over here, and then a big city down even further south. It's, I think, even bigger than that. If we can find another mall in one of those bigger cities, that'd be cool. Because then that's like, you know, we could stay in malls, right? Like we'll do something like that. I don't know what that safety base is all about. What's over here floating out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, that's the, right, one of the dangerous POIs with, like, enemies in it. Parking lot. Well, there is a whole lot of places we could go exploring. I'm curious about the lab, because we have a lab entrance over here on the edge of this town. But at the same time, I have a mod that makes labs more difficult, so I don't know if we can handle a lab. I don't know how much more difficult it is. Bunch of craters there. Huh. Let me close that. Oops, I had a thing open. My bad. Let's get that map back. There we go. So what do we want to do? The most important thing right now, I think, is getting to the point that we can install CBMs. because I think those are what's going to give us a fighting chance against the stronger enemies that are going to keep evolving here. Now, the problem is getting the CBMs in the first place. And it looks like we also need to get installation data for our autodock to know how to install the CBMs. I think. Unless those are just like a thing to guarantee 100% install chance or something. Let's go take a gander at that installation data. We had a couple of them already. So precise step-by-step instructions and other required data for installation of electromagnetic unit CBM stored on a data card of proprietary form factor designed to be used extensively by an autodock and allowing installation with minimal failure chance. So that might be all it is. I think it's just, okay, so that, reading that, minimal failure chance. So I'm assuming these are not required, but rather you can use these to install one of these CBMs with like perfect, you know, regardless of how shitty your skills are. So if that's the case, then that would be ideal. So that way we don't have to worry about tracking these down for every single type of CBM. I think that's probably how they work. So hopefully that's hopefully that's how they work. Put that away. Okay, well, at the very least, we didn't lose our scouting visor. I did at least have that taken off before we got swarmed by enemies. I mean, we can always find new pants and stuff. That's not a big deal. So I guess I'm not too worried about that. If that's all that really got damaged, then no problem. What we can do now is, I'm thinking, let's take a look at crafting recipes here. We need to find the auto dock. So this is, we need to find Lab Journal Herrera. And if we can track down the lab journal and get this recipe, that's what we're going to be looking for. Unless we get insanely lucky and we find like a mounted auto dock in some vehicle somewhere that isn't 100% destroyed. Okay, sure, maybe that would work, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky. So we need to track down that lab journal. That's really the only way we're going to get our auto dock dreams to happen. And then we need a tool with bionic assembly. Ooh. So, quality of resulting item bionic. And apparently we can't even craft that. So we have to find a tool with bionic assembly. I don't know what those are. Interesting. All right, well, I guess labs it is, honestly. Like, maybe we could poke our head into a lab without dying immediately. I don't know. Like, because we know where one lab is, and this lab, it's possible we can get in here. The difficulty with labs is that they can have turrets, and turrets can just nuke you before you can understand what's happening. So that's really the main thing I'm scared of, is that we walk into the lab, or we go, like, we peek around a corner to go see what's up, and then we just get shot immediately. I think there's a button for peeking. Okay, we can peek around corners. I'm gonna go, I think it's worth doing. We're gonna go to that lab, and see if there's anything we can do with it. I don't know what the more difficult thing is all about. I don't know if it just, like, shoves a ton of high-level zombies in there, or if it puts a bunch of turrets everywhere, or how that works, but I think it's going to be worth it to go try this out, and we can pretty much... What can we do here? We can follow the road that we've already cleaned out here, back towards this way, towards the center of town, and then we could probably go up this way. I think we've actually been... Yeah, we've actually been over here at this part. Because I remember us coming past this hotel earlier to go down here to get to this bookstore. So, if we go over this way, we can loop around all the way over here and then minimize how much we have to go through town to get here. And then just go check it out real quick. And then if it's not something we can do right now, ideally we survive and then we can just leave. I don't want to hoof it, though. I do want to drive my car over there. That would be a much faster. Although, I mean, we could walk. Like, it's not that far. We have 2 backpacks to carry stuff. We have night vision, so that'll help a lot for exploring a lab if we can get in there and explore it. You know what? Let's go ahead and just... Oops, I got caps lock on. Let's just walk over there, because we've already been, like, through the forest and stuff out this way. So it should be relatively fine. Copper wire? I mean, that's useful. I'll take that. Let's kill off some of these zombies. Okay. Oh, I didn't take my ID cards. Whoops. I left him in the shopping cart. That's not gonna help. Okay. Not too worried about any of this crap right now. Shopping cart? Up here. Take the ID cards, take the Halligan bar. Take the toolbox in case we need it. Take, we have herbs. We don't really need the bandages. Having some sort of gas mask would actually be important if we can get into the lab. So let's go see if we have anything like that. I think I picked up like a filter mask or something like that. I have a dust mask. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe not. Maybe we should keep a gun on us, like at least like a Glock or something. Have 20 more bullets here of FMJ, and this is loaded with 14. That should be pretty decent. How much damage does that do? The Glock does... It doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? It doesn't say what these ones do that are, like, more fully repaired. Maybe they do similar, like 20-ish, a little over 20 damage a shot. The N17... Oh, that actually uses 19mm. Okay, hold on. The M17 does 34 damage a shot. That's even better. The muzzle-loading shotgun's not ideal. We did have a different shotgun, though. What happened to the... Where was the other one we used? We had a shotgun that was like a riot gun or something, or whatever. I forgot what it was called. That actually held, like, more than one shot at a time. Maybe we take that with us, because we do have level 1 in shotguns. So we're slightly better with that than we would be with any other gun. Is it the Browning Auto? Oh, we have an M1014. What does that do? It does 80 damage a shot. Okay, hold on. We have 7 shots in this. Let's take the M1014. And then if we reload, we're looking for these. So we have 6 more bullets here. So we have, okay, a little over 10 shots with it. I think Birdshot is a shotgun shell. I don't know. Let's see. This can be reloaded with... oops. Does it not say... Just says... OO shot. Alright, well... We have some bullets for it, so I think we'll stick with that. And that'll give us a ranged option. Well, somewhat ranged. Like, I think we still gotta get kind of close with it, but... like, we're not gonna be fighting turrets. We don't need anything that has, like, enough range to deal with a turret. We just need a ranged weapon that does very good damage. So, if something dangerous is near us, we can just shoot it dead, and not have to worry too much about it. Okay. So we have... Yeah, we have basically everything we could need. Let's just get on over there. A waterway map, interesting. What is that going to show me? Islands, boat shores, okay. Alright. I don't think we need it once we read it, but I'll keep it around just in case. Yeah, we'll just hoof it. That's fine. There's a golem somewhere, but we're not too worried about it. It's a moose. Careful of those guys. Okay, it's raining. It's fine. Yeah, it won't take us too long to get over there. Maybe an hour. If that, actually. We're making great time just walking over here. Maybe only half an hour. Let's get away from town. Oh, that's not good. Batter up. Oh, that's a crater. Alright, we'll take the cash cards because they're tiny. Get rid of this guy. What was this building? Just a movie theater. Okay, don't care about that. Demon spiderlings. Okay. Leave them alone. Moose to the east? Oh, he's way over there. Okay. Kill off some basic zombies. Oop. There we go. What do we got here? Another gun. I guess I'll take it. What does it do? Like 20? But it's, I think it's a submachine gun. Okay, get rid of those guys. Lost some money. There's another one. Okay. We're almost there. There's arrows in there, but we're not using arrows. Okay. Well, here we are. You hear brap. Uh-oh. I already hear gunfire. That's not great. Peek around the corner. Okay. There's a hole in the ground. Oh, Jesus. Are things collapsing? What the fuck's going on here, buddy? Swipe your ID card. Peek. I don't trust it. These are exactly the kind of hallways that tend to have a turret at the end of it. I wish I could see down the hallway. I guess we do have a flashlight. We still can't see to the end of the hallway. That blows. I want to get in here, but I'm almost positive there's a turret at the end. Ah, jeez. What do we do about this? Yeah, just get the Bonk Cola. I didn't bring any with me, unfortunately. Well, we don't hear anything. Oh, okay. Well, I guess there wasn't. All right. I think we got really lucky with that. Maybe we could have, yeah, but I don't have any flares. So here now is where you saw there was like smoke in that other room. This is where having like a filter mask or something would be really nice. Okay. What is this? Is that a flare? It's a glow stick. That might help, but I don't know if it produces enough light. Damn, I was like, don't tell me we already found the lab journal. That would have been fucking awesome. Luckiest shit of my life. Alright, I don't know if we can, like, crouch. What the fuck are you? Get me out of here. I'm already bleeding. He did 1 damage to my throat, but then just made me bleed. Okay. I don't know how strong that guy is. I forgot to bring bandages. Shit. 3 seconds to salvage a blanket. Get some rags. I think with night vision we can craft... We just need a makeshift bandage to stop the bleeding. There we go. Evil-ass creature. Yeah, okay, so they did make labs more difficult. They put some dumb shit in here. What do we do about this? I think we could kill it if we can get it up on this level or something. The hunting horror could be difficult to kill. They don't really want to come up here, though, is the problem. It's thin smoke. Okay, so it's not like poisonous gas, but we can't breathe it anyways. And we can't really see through it either. I don't know if night vision would allow for that. I don't think it will. It's spreading. Yeah, but we got doors. I don't think there's gonna be fire. Go prone. We're already crouching. So I think like we're about as prone as we can get. There's not like crawling on the floor. Okay. The other thing left, Charred Nightmare. Okay. Let's go back up. We don't want to get surrounded by these guys. I think if maybe we keep poking our nose down, we could probably kill them. He's running away. Because they don't have, like, dark red names. This thing is much faster than us, but it's severely injured. That's good. We could probably kill it off. Ow. Okay. Yeah, it's dead. Melts away. Okay. The brood is trapped in there. He can't get out, so that's good. We just need to deal with this, which is hopefully not too bad, yeah. And then we have access to the lab. Yeah, it's made of glass. It took like 40 damage and died immediately. And that brute, I know for sure, is stuck in there. Like, brutes are not strong enough to break the reinforced glass that makes up that cage. And this guy is slowly dying, and he's not doing any damage to us, so that's good. Okay. He's weaker than I thought he would be. We have done it. We have access to the very first room of the lab, and we can slowly make our way out of here. Lab analysis kit. What does this have on it? It has level 1 analysis. That's it. Okay. So he's just stuck in there being a goofball. We leave him be. It's one of the few times I've been able to have night vision in a lab, actually. Scientist corpse here. He walked into his own laser beams. We got a bedroom to sleep in. Okay, so the layout of the lab is pretty much bare bones. Weak slasher necromorph. It looks faster than you. Horrifically mutilated human body. 2 scrawny blades have freshly burst through its hand to deal with prey. The haunting visage of a jawless maw and a gaping wound in its forehead sends chills down your spine. It says the awkward steps it takes slows it greatly, but it's also faster than me, I guess because I'm crouching. Maybe we don't crouch anymore. We just walk. I think we'll be okay. We're looking for books. Like those little journal icons. Zombie scientists are also good too. They could end up dropping the lab journal. That's always a chance. Uh-oh. Well, ooh, shocker zombie. That's not ideal. Close the door on him. That's a lot. Goodbye. 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 Alright, let's go this way. Huh? Okay. Nothing too crazy. No turrets yet, which is good. Are you winning? Well, we're not dead, so we're not losing, at least. I'm grateful for all these, like, laser beam rooms. They make life a lot easier. Because they don't do anything besides sit there and be laser beams. What the fuck is in that room? Oh, it's spiders, right? I don't think spiders can open doors, so I think we're okay. Nanite assembler. Oh, boy. If we can get the... It's 600 kilograms and 500 liters, but if we could get this nanite assembler out of here, that'd be sick as hell. Ooh. Big lab doors. I don't know what's behind those. Well, they can see us and they're not immediately hostile, so we'll leave them alone. There is light in here. Zombie scientists can open doors. Gotta keep that in mind. We're looking for that lab journal. Oh, yeah, there you go. We're gonna smash lights, because we can see in the dark better than zombies can. So it kind of benefits us to not have lights on. Just break them where we see them to keep everything in the dark. So there you go, see? There's one of the turret rooms I was talking about. You can tell it's a turret room. if you can see, like, the table and computer terminal and stuff, like, even if you can't see the turret itself. Bionic access. Ooh, we got a... There is a bionic in this one. Solar panel CBM. Well, nothing crazy, but would be nice to have. The other one's empty, so we don't need to worry about it. We got earplugs and a backpack. Uh-oh. But what the fuck? A yug? What is a yug? Oh, Jesus. Alright, how do we deal with this situation here? We do that. Okay. Oh, bio-operator went in a box. We juke him like that, close the gate. I don't fancy fighting a yug. I don't know what the hell this thing is. Huge, slimy, worm-like creature. Its pale, flattened head, it drips in oily mucus. Searching for prey. Its pinkish mouth opens and closes. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, and this guy... Now, this guy, we could... If we could kill the bionic operator, I think he can shock us and stuff and be kind of annoying to fight. But if we could kill the bio-operator, we could dissect him for actual bionics, I think. I just don't want to fight him and the yug at the same time. So if the yug, if we can leave him away and then kill this guy, owie. Okay, we're good. And then what we do is we move his corpse on the other side of this door. Let's grab that. Oh, hey, binoculars. There we go. We found a replacement. Let's get his corpse on the other side of the door. And then what we can do is dissect him. And probably the scientist, but we want to start with this guy. Can't see to dissect. We have our scalpel, though. Let's turn on the flashlight. I think if we turn on the flashlight, we can do it. Actually, if we get him into the next room above us, there is a ceiling light. So let's just keep moving the body. There we go. Okay, and now we can... Let's turn this off so we save battery. Let's dissect the corpse. Damn. Unfortunate. Let's try the scientist as well. I don't remember if these guys can have anything special on hand. Ooh. Oh, faulty. Well. Oh well. Okay, so the scientists are actually worth dissecting. They can indeed have bionics. Right, this room is full of lights. There is... Zombie scientist corpse. Okay, that's fresh. Good. We can bring him out and dissect him. It's going to be kind of annoying because of the visible brute. And it's going to be like, do you want to stop? But let's go ahead and dissect him here. There we go. Nothing. All right. It's worth a chance. Worth a try. Okay, so I don't want to really go walk around by the yug. Okay, just a tough zombie. Not a big deal. Oh, we're exhausted. I forgot to get my breath back. Hovering were, I think, means that there is a man-hack or something in here. Or some kind of robotic nonsense. That's a nuke. That's terrifying. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. I don't want to blow up. Your cat is being difficult? Oh, no, you're good. Jesus. Ooh, we learned about alpha serum. That's interesting. Okay. This looks dangerous. There's nothing running around, though, which is good. Oop. What do you say? Library. I would like to go into the library. We don't have enough computer skill to really hack that, though. Our computer skill is, I think, still it's at 0, yeah. But if we go back, train up our... I should have trained our computer skill first, but if we go back, train up our computer skill, and then hack into the library... Now, there's a chance there's a really dangerous zombie in there. But if not, I don't know. There's no card reader. It's just a computer terminal that you have to hack to open the door. What are these? Broken medical bots. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, and there's little dudes in here. We don't want to mess with them too much. Alright, let's go back down. I guess we'll sneak past the Yug or something. Yeah, we can go in this way. Okay, so these doors don't really mean anything. They're just a fancy metal door. That sometimes is there. Pumpkin seeds, sugar beet seeds, rotten blueberries, yummy. Ooh, mushroom, fungaloids. We don't want to get too close to fungaloids. Okay, there's something on the other side of that door. Something on the other side of this door, okay. Just a Ying Nutrium Beast. Nothing too special. Barracks. That's gonna have some zombies in there. Flying polyp. I don't like that. We're gonna shut that door. Let's go ahead and crack these crates open. Chance we could find some good stuff in here. Like this anti-parasitic drug. That's... I think I'm gonna keep that on hand. Sunglasses. Blood filter. Okay, we got another bionic. Kevlar plate. That's pretty cool. We'll take it. Hard hat and spring. Integrated circuit datasheet archives. That's... I mean, it's a unique USB drive. We'll take it. Hard hat. What am I wearing on my head right now? A hard hat. But mine is kind of broken, so let's drop this one and wear the fresh hard hat. There we go. What does this thing do? It's only partly material and has the ability to fly. Okay. Does it do anything? I don't know. I do want to get around them. If I can do that. Okay. Maybe. I don't think so, though. I think it's just a weird little thing. Amoebic mold. That's fine. We'll leave him alone. Okay, nothing special there. We found an auto dock room. Holy shit. Okay. What's on the table over here? Oh, that's tin. That's a filter mask cartridge. If we could find a filter mask, that'd be dope. Then we could go through smoke and stuff without choking. Operating theater access control. Yeah, so we're going to have to hack our way in if we want it, but that's another reason that having... And there's an anesthesia kit, which we need to do bionic stuff as well. So yeah, if we could get into here, we need to train our computer skill. That would be amazing. And then we have an accessible auto dock that we could like either just use here or uninstall and bring home. Okay, so the shocker zombie's over there. That's just a scientist. It would be nice to dissect him. Let's see if we can find a place to dissect this guy. Maybe if we bring him to that operating theater. Over here in the corner. Open the autodock door from the other computer near the cyborgs without skill check. Maybe. I don't think so, though. I think you have to pass a skill check to get in there. Ooh, elite zombie scientist. Holy shit. Does that mean he's like a different type of zombie scientist that maybe has better stuff? All we got was a burnt out bionic, but I guess potentially he could have been. No, that's just open everything. So, okay, maybe that opens all the doors, but then we have to kill the dudes. So... Can we take on all of these guys if we let them out? Maybe. Maybe. We could maybe sprint out of here. It's only a 2-wide hallway, so we'd only be able to barricade, like, one side of the room with these drawers. There's nobody in there. So what we could do... let's kill this guy. Okay, yeah. Those guys aren't too powerful. Okay, that's good to know. Who is in here? Security guard. Okay. Close that door. I think there's been... yep. There's a scientist wandering around in here. I was gonna say, all these doors open. Lab journal? No. What we could do is we can utilize these dresser drawers, and we could technically barricade one side of the room behind dresser drawers. So maybe, I don't know if the broken... I think this guy might be more annoying to deal with. So we need to block off all 3 of his tiles, and then he just can't even see out. Yeah, exactly. And then we might also... I think we're just faster than them if we're sprinting, so we could just, like, run away and then just fight them at the end of the hallway. I don't know if these block line of sight, actually. These don't seem tall enough to block line of sight, at least, but they at least block movement, I suppose, so there's that. There you go. We'll go ahead and do the same up here. Yeah, if that opens the operating theater doors, that's insane. And is so worth it. I guess that kind of makes sense. Like, you can't hack the computer, but it gives you a chance to get in there and access the room anyways. possibly. They might break their way out, but... I mean, we probably want to kill all of them to dissect them all. For even more chance at bionics. Okay, I'm gonna go drop off my stuff so I'm not, like, weighed down to fight. We're gonna drop off our backpacks. There we go. Oh, okay, these guys are pretty easy. Okay, let's grab our flashlight. I think we need to dissect these guys before we pulp them. Otherwise... Oh, yeah. I need the scalpel. Otherwise, I think that, like, destroys our chance of getting good stuff. Which is also probably why we're not getting very many, because we, like, auto-pulp things. What? No. I don't care what he says. Okay, nothing good. Faulty fingertip razors. I don't know if we can repair faulty CBMs or if those are just useless to us. I think there's a Migo nearby. No, they're dead. They're not screaming. I think there might be a Migo nearby because those, like, mimic human voices. And so, like, you know, whatever humans it's killed, that'll, like, you'll just hear random voice lines from it, kind of thing. But yeah, now we can get in here. That's epic. Damn it, that's not the lab journal we're looking for either. Precision solderers. No, we haven't found any useful, like, combat CBMs yet, unfortunately. But at least we have a functional auto dock. And I think these are reinforced type doors, so zombies can't easily bust their way in here. But there we go. We can haul our CBMs over here to install them. That's a lot of dead bodies. Okay, these are just slimes. That's fine. Dione, that's the wrong journal. Oh, but that gives us a bunch of mutagen recipes. Okay. But I don't think we're gonna mutate. I think we're gonna go bionics instead. I mean, I guess technically you could do both, but I think we'll just do bionics. Are these zombie scientists? Solar cell, Bioco, bionic designs. That's cool. Medisoft. A PR-24 baton? Hell yeah. I'll take that. What do we got here? Spider serum. Chimera recipes. Purifier, mutagenic serum. Dione, wrong lab journal again. Raptor, no. Dissecting microscope. Wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for us. We already have a UPS back at home. I don't think we need another one, but I guess we could take it. Could come in handy. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, see, you can see the terminal from that side. Stego serum. I think that's a dinosaur. I don't think we're gonna turn into a dinosaur, but that's fun. Crack these open just in case we find the journal we're looking for. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. There's, I think that's a fungus area. I don't really want to go towing through the fungus. I would not like to become fungi. Let's head over this way. Okay, just some bedrooms and a bathroom. Morphine. Taser. I don't think that's gonna help us. Crops. Chili pepper. First aid kit. It's kind of cool, but not something we... I guess we'll pick it up. Not something we really need right now. What kind of a fucking room is this? No clue. Crude chemical precursor. Wow. Plutonium fuel cells. Okay. That's cool. Solar cell. Pristine bionic components. Interesting. AI core. What? What does that do? Oh. It's a book. Oh. Wow. You build robots? Hell yeah. That sounds fun. Remote controller CBM. Don't we need that for robots too? I guess if we want to directly control them, we can have that. All right. Living quarters. Oh man, all I want is that one journal. We found, I think there's 3 lab journals and we found 2 or something. We found like, well, we found at least 1 that isn't the one we need, but I don't remember if we saw 2 lab journals. No, just lab journal deal. I think I don't know how many lab journals there are. Maybe there's just Dion and Herrera. Autoclave. We need that. That's you use that to do some stuff, right? Sterilizing CBMs. Yep. That's a lucky find. It's massive and it's going to be annoying to take out of here, but I guess we could just no, we have to take it home because we have to hook it up to something with power. So we have to like figure out a way to get that back home. I guess probably what we'll have to do is just pick it up in our hands and hoof it with this damn thing. Steel-toed boots. They're not a poor fit. Perfect. What are we wearing right now? They're more encumbering, but they give us a ton of defense on our feet. I think I'll take it. Okay. So we gotta bring the autoclave home. At some point, we'll probably just drag it to the entrance. All right. Not bad. Yeah, even though I guess they technically made the lab harder with like tougher enemies that can spawn in here, but really it's not that much different than a regular lab. Being cringe apparently. Just stretching now. But we're playing the zombie game. So, yeah, we're still playing that guy. He's not dead yet. We're right now exploring a lab. We have an autoclave. What are all these? Are these like subway entrances and basements? Yeah, okay. What is that? P. What's that all about? Hold on. P. A portal. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't think I want to fuck with that. So we found both an autoclave here off of a zombie corpse, and then we found an auto dock operating theater. So we can install bionics here. Once we get enough, I think we need computer skill and first aid and stuff to use it properly. It's over here. Rotary evaporator. It's massive. Does that do anything? Level 1 concentration quality, I guess. I don't know if that's something we care about right now. Hell yeah, food's always good. Mountain paella? Is that how you say that? I don't think I've ever seen the word spelled out with a splash of lime juice. Nice. There was a shocker zombie to the left, so we're not going to go that way. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sounds awesome. We're going to leave that here. We're going to go see what's over this way. What is in here? Oh. Ooh. Bionic access. Integrated tool set is kind of cool. Again, not combat related, but you know, whatever. Oh, the zombie scientist fucking destroyed the computer for this one. Uh oh. No, there's a hole opened up in the ground. How do we even get into this one? Maybe we can like jackhammer the wall or something? Cranial flashlight. I mean, it's not that important, but it's still kind of fucked up. Oh, this is another Autodoc theater again. Okay. Nice, nice. Let's get in here. Let's turn this off to save battery. Let's dissect our elite zombie scientist here. We should probably turn off, like, auto pulping corpses. Because, like, if we pulp the corpse, I think we have... It ruins our chances of bionics. Although I don't know if, like, corpse pulping is, like... I don't know how Bright Nights works with that. Maybe it is just turned on by default, and that's why. Yeah, but that's awesome. That gives us, Oh, this guy fucking broke everything. Okay, so we don't get 2 Autodocs, which is fine. We only need 1 of them. But that gives us more, Still no lab journal. But that does give us more anesthetic. Yeah, exactly. These guys aren't difficult, so we're just gonna open the doors. That's not the book I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay. Get a Glock on him. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so there were no bionics in here or anything. Actually, no, whatever's either. There is a broken nurse bot, but that's about it. Shit. Okay, well, whatever. I don't even know if we need the faulty bionics. Like, they probably just don't do anything. Okay, we don't need to be in here. Oh, hello. Let's just get rid of this guy. Alright, so... You can repair them. The nurse bots, I think? Is that what you're talking about? We probably could. I don't know if we need to, but we probably could. Oh, the faulty bionics. Oh, okay. Alright, well. Let's go finish dragging the autoclave to the entrance. Still no filter mask or whatever to use the thing. I've never used an autoclave or like really been around one. What do they do again? What did it say? I don't remember how autoclaves work. Did they just like get really hot, or do they use heat to sterilize? What do they do? How do they sterilize stuff? Oh, okay. They get... Oh, okay, they use pressure to... Interesting. Interesting. Pressure cooker. Okay, yep. That makes sense. Okay, here's what we're gonna do as well, right? I don't think we need this submachine gun on us. There we go. Free up our inventory space. And keep looting things. I think we're gonna go to level 2. There was a down staircase somewhere. Where was it? There it is. Right, right. I guess technically we could dissect all these guys. It would take a long time. But I guess it's worth it. Because they can always give us, there's a chance of giving faulty bionics and stuff out of them. Cerebral booster. Whoa. I think if we had better first aid, we'd be better at this too. I don't think the security guards dissect into anything useful. So joint servo and cerebral booster. Interesting. Okay, another one of these guys. They're not, like, entirely hostile. I'm just gonna kill it, though. I don't trust it. Now he's freaking out. There we go. Okay, Triffids. I've never really dealt directly with Triffids. I don't know how powerful those are. He was kind of chill, but I don't trust him. You never know. Linguistic coprocessor. Ethanol burner. We're really not finding any, like, good CBMs. They're just like... eh. A lot of Triffids in here. Maybe. That sounds plausible. Rivtech design binder. A bunch of ammo. Okay. Atomic soda machine. Atomic lamp, atomic coffee maker. Okay, atomic recipes. Antenna. Teleportation unit. What? Dog, you need to get out of the way. Who is this? Broken cyborg. Okay. Oh, one of those guys. Goodbye. Fungal boomer. Ooh, I don't want fungus. Yikes. No good. Ah, one of those yugs or whatever it is died in here. Enhanced memory banks? Medical designs. We love spores. No, we don't. We don't want to be fungi. Okay. Goop on the floor in here. Somebody gooped all over. What do we got in here? No, another lab journal that's not the one we're looking for. That one's just more mutagens. Hello. Yeah, those guys are also pushovers. They don't really do anything. Unusual ammunitions of the corporations. Question mark? Microcentrifuge. Do we need that? Does that do anything? Concentration and separation quality. It does do things. Let's take it. It's tiny. We can fit it in our backpack. I don't know. Whatever. Oh? Damn it. We're finding everything but Lab Journal Herrera. We're finding all the other stuff for, like, mutagens. Lab Journal Herrera is the one that has, like, Autodoc-related recipes. I guess we don't need to make an Autodoc anymore, but, you know. Another Autodoc room. I think it might have Bionics recipes in it, too. So I think it probably is still a good idea to find. And then also, if we don't want to have to walk our ass all the way over here to use an Autodoc, it'd be nice to just build one at home. It does have a working bot inside, yes. Yes, indeedy. Uh-oh. The smoker is not ideal here. Okay, let's eat medium herb. There we go. Okay, catch our breath. What is this thing in the... Oh, autoclave pouch, right. I wish I had a filter mask. It'd make this so much easier. The smell of agar. I don't know what that smells like. Fair enough. Okay, I think we can just kill him and start coughing to death, but I would like to kill him so he stops making smoke everywhere. Come on, man. Can't even see through his own fucking smoke. I wish you could hold your breath. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, whenever you walk into smoke, it's just like, oh, you have to breathe it in. And it's like, it takes 1 second to move a tile. Like, you can hold your breath for like 10 seconds or something, like, at least. Like, everybody can do something, like, at least that much. I don't know why you can't hold your breath in this game. I don't think it's a thing. Right? Like, you just drain your stamina every square you move, like as if you're sprinting or something, or more. And then when your stamina runs out, you have to breathe in, and then now you're out of stamina and you're also gasping for air. So, you know, it would work. I don't know why they didn't put it in. And then you could just, like, you know, you could maybe hold your breath and run through like a short little area of like poisonous gas or something without actually breathing it. I would like that, but they don't want to do it. Okay, whatever. We're out of here, man. I didn't see any bionics in there anyways, so I'm not too pressed about getting in. Okay, here we go. More tables with like loot stuff. Advanced 3D printer. Oh boy. Oh, that's a filter mask, finally. There we go. Now it's prepped, and we can now walk through smoke and stuff just fine. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't drain unless you're walking through smoke. Yeah, there we go. Which, it looks like we're coming up on another one. When it doesn't even ask you. I remember in regular CDDA, you'd put on a filter mask and it would still ask you if you want to step into smoke, I think. Okay, we don't want to needlessly waste it. There is a CBM in here, though. Where is the smoker? Oh, it's a smoke vent. Can I break it? So wait, is that just... That's just infinite smoke coming out of the floor? And it blocks my path? Power storage Mark II? That's good. I want that. This is... Yeah, this is a turret room. We can actually see the turrets further away than they can see us, so that's kind of good. It's a big turret room for those little dinky turrets to be in. Okay. Zombie dogs. Saline solution. Ooh, info link and a Panaceus. Panaceus, whatever. The heck is an info link? Before the Cataclysm, this was a state-of-the-art communications package. Even without cell service, it can still double as a two-way radio. Oh. Internal chronometer, a silent alarm clock. Okay, so it's just quality of life things, but it's nothing that, like, does anything useful for us. Increase... Ooh, okay. Skill learning rate. That would actually be really nice to toss in if we can get that one, like, as soon as possible. The teleportation one could be really cool. But it may have side effects, so I don't know if I want to risk that too much. What's in here? Library. Another. Okay, so we got like 2 libraries. Hopefully they don't have Hulks waiting inside, but that'd be nice if we can get into the libraries. And just nab. I think if we could get into a library, we'd probably find the lab journal we're looking for, like, immediately. There we go. Get rid of this smoker. Get out of the smoke. Okay, there we go. Let it dissipate. Ow! What? Oh, there's a turret. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if crouching... Oh, boy. Does crouching matter? Because we have to get out. Like, we're stuck in this corner. So we have to just run past this. I would assume we run rather than crouch. Because we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Yeah, there we go. And then shut that door. My bad. My bad. Okay. One of these guys. Wee woo wee woo wee woo. Sisyphus, yeah, truly. And he's gone. Have we found some stairs down yet? I don't think so. There's some more doors southwest. Let's head that way. There's nothing over there. Oh, there's goops in here. We can just kill the goops. Prisoner containment. Don't really care about that. I just need stairs down. Okay, we got a door left. Musty fridge? What do you have a musty fridge? Ah, I see. What does this do? Laboratory train tracks. Nope. Y'all got any of them stairs going down? Oh, it's right here. We have no way to tell what the fuck is in this room. Well, if we get shot, we get shot. We didn't get shot. It's just one of these rooms. I just could have busted the light and then I would have been able to see in there. That would have been a better idea. Let's risk. Weapons testing range could be cool. Could be some nice weapons in there. Ammo, stuff like that. I think. Then again, that could just be in the barracks that you find those things. Some regular ass zombies, not a big deal. Another baton, okay. Ours is not really that damaged, but having a backup is always good. Here's this thing, whatever the hell this is for. Alright, I think we're ready for the next level. The Thingamabob room. Yeah, one of those. Another filter mask I will happily take as a backup. A lot of lights in here. Okay, there we go. Get us in darkness again so we can see what we're doing. Oh, you went that way. He juked me. Oh? Oh, interesting. I've never seen that happen before. I wish that would happen at the library instead. Yeah, so it's you need to get into the armory, and then I think there are guns and ammo in there. Yeah, no, this is the weapons testing range. I suppose it's possible. The libraries were on the first floor, so we would have had to seen stairs up in the previous level. Now that I think about it. So, I don't think we can get stairs into the library at this point. Right? Crunch. Nope. Are these good-fitting pants? Let's get rid of our shitty pants that are almost busted, and let's put on normal pants that are nice and not full of holes. Festering boar. Nice. Let's just put a fucking festering boar in a square. That sounds fun. Typical scientists. This thing doesn't do anything. It doesn't have any crafting ability stuff on it, so I don't think we need it. Well, that was a tiny level. Okay. Average evil scientist log entry. Dear Diary, today I put the boar in a cube. He can never escape. Longest run I've ever had? Probably Cletus. I think that was his name. The baseball melee character that had like bottom of the barrel intelligence. I remember he lasted a while. I've had a couple characters I think that I lasted for a few seasons with, or like I think one went for a whole year. But then I often will just make dumb mistakes and like get them killed. And that usually that's usually where things end. I'm catching my breath here, dude. Chill out. We put a genetically enhanced gorilla in a tidy cage, and Jeremy has been poking it with a taser non-stop for 3 days. I hope this thing doesn't escape. It escaped. Reached the middle of winter. Nice. Yeah, I've gone through like a full year at least before. Especially like off stream. I think I've played some characters too. How to browse the web. Oh, thank God. I did not have any idea. Shortest? I think sometimes I'll play characters that start like on the top of an apartment rooftop or in a lab, and then they just die within like a minute. SICP. That's the other thing for computers, and now we can get computers to 8. Holy shit. We can almost max out our computer skill, basically. And then after that, we can come back here and hack everything at computers 8. We should be totally fine. So that's very good. I'm gonna smash that light. Experimental lab bot. That thing spits out acid. So we gotta be careful. 'Cause it's like faulty or something. Okay, there we go. But you'll see there's like this acid on the floor here. All about Shorge. A condom. Yep. Some more plants. Open door might mean that there is... Oh, fuck. There's a turret down that way. Jesus. This guy fucking distracted me. I don't think it's a turret, actually. I think it's a... Let me see. Hold on. Damn, our bashing weapons up to 8? That's crazy. I wasn't even paying attention to our skills. No wonder we're killing shit so easily. Okay, it was a turret. There is a turret down this way. Usually there's not turrets just floating out in the middle of nowhere like that. I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like generally they get placed in areas that are more predictable. Y'all got anything for me? Ooh. Protective lenses. Okay. Well, I mean, we're finding more and more new CBMs, so that's cool. Birdshot. A Remington 870 Wingmaster. You know, I think the birdshot and the flechette shell can actually go in our shotgun. The Remington is also 80 damage. I don't know what's better between the M1014 and the Remington. The Remington has +4 to its bullet, and this one has +1. I don't know. The Remington can only hold 5, though. This one can hold 8. Maybe we unload the Remington and just keep using our gun. Our gun is also fully repaired. This one is not, so I don't think we need it. Disarm, yes. Hey, it worked. So Remington. Over 10 million made. It's one of the most popular shotguns on the market. Wow. Is someone dying at, yeah, frame 2 or whatever, like... Maybe. I mean, I could see that happening if you spawn, like, right in the middle of a giant swarm of zombies or something. I'm sure there's scenarios where that can happen. Okay, so I was looking at this. I wanted to see its stats. Its max range is 20. And then if we look at our M1014, its max range is also 20. So actually, they're identical, I think. It just, this one holds more ammo without having to reload. All right. We really need the CBM that lets us dodge bullets. That, I think, would be one of our best upgrades. Because we have good dodging ability. It's just bullets you're not allowed to dodge without, you know, bionic enhancement for it. Which I think probably makes sense. It'd be kind of hard to dodge a bullet with regular human reactions. Let's go ahead and dissect this guy. Nothing. Just a room full of ash. And some non-working elevators. So, died 3 steps in. Hell yeah. Oh, this is all collapsed. What happened here? Well, I guess that's... I think that's the finale room where the turret was shooting at us. I don't know how we could get in there. Either it's the finale or it's just blocking the path in general to move forward. I feel like that's probably the finale. I don't think the lab's much deeper than this. Although there... Okay, hold on. No, there is a way left. That may just be a fucked up room and nothing that special. Like, I bet if you do a lab start character, Spawn took a step, took another step. By the time they'd taken the third, they exploded. Interesting. I wonder what killed him. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, ours will get you. I have not died that quickly, thankfully. But yeah, okay, so that's the bottom of the lab. No lab journal Herrera, but we did find usable auto docs, so that kind of takes care of that. Meaning some little peanut butter cracker sandwich things. That's really funny. Yeah. That's awesome. All right, well, there we go. Not really any harder than a regular lab, honestly. I don't think that more difficult lab mod did much for this. Didn't really matter at all. Yeah, let's kill this guy. Get out of here. Kill this guy. Okay. And there is a turret in there. Alrighty, well. Such is life. Now we go home. We train our computers to max level. Almost. Or at least the max we can get, like with that. We can get it to 8. Then we come back. We hack open those bionic things and we install CBMs and stuff. So that's gonna be pretty epic. But where are the stairs? You might be asking. I'm asking the same question. I forgot where the stairs up were. Let's cast our thoughts into our character's memory. Where the fuck were the stairs? I feel like I just went in a... Oh, they were literally right here around the corner. Ow. Get away from me. Okay. Can't go that way. Is there shit in here that's gonna kill me? No. Up we go. Now we're on level 1. Interesting. It looks like the labs get, like, smaller as they go down, which... That's kind of neat, I guess. Otherwise, it's, like, the same size all the way down where you have to explore. Like, I know some of the labs would get, like, fucking massive. There's dangerous dudes in here somewhere. These guys. Here we go. Yeah, kill him. Kill the blob. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're not going in there. But yeah, we do that, come back, raid the libraries, and install CBMs. And it's possible if we raid the libraries... Oh yeah, this is a nanite assembler. We need to... Somehow we can drag something that weighs 600 kilograms along the floor, no problem. But we need to... Yeah, we need to raid the library, and we need to install stuff, and then we'll be doing good. Let's get this nanite assembler up here. I'll have to find a vehicle that has enough storage space to store this massive thing. And there we go. We got a pretty good haul out of here. We didn't get exactly what we came for, but I mean, you know, we got something that works. They apparently fixed it by instead of simulating a crash pregame, now it just gives you a randomized damage to your limbs. Yeah, I mean, that just makes more sense. Like, why would you simulate the crash? That is just a waste of a waste of time, really. Like, just have a list of, you know, possible injuries that you could get from the crash that won't immediately lose the game, and just, you know, randomly pick from the list. Silly developers. Make it easier on yourself. Anyways, you would just be okay. Yeah, I mean, it's extremely rare, but depending on the circumstances of a crash, you could walk out of it with very mild injuries. Like, it's probably not going to happen, but, you know, 1 out of 100 or whatever, like the 1 out of 1,000,000 or something, like you could be that guy who walks out of it with just like a minor concussion and that's it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I've been tired all night. We've been live for 4 hours now, and I'm really feeling it. My my brain is shutting off. So I think this is a good spot. We raided our first lab. We found a lot of stuff, and we have a clear plan ahead for what we need to do. So next time we play this, we'll grind up our computer skill, and we'll hopefully be able to start becoming RoboCop at least a little bit. Eventually, we'll try to get those, like, combat CBMs, but, yeah. Oh well. We'll find them eventually. Anyways, have a good night. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And we'll be live again on Monday. So, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.